All right, they are drafting.
Yes, they are drafting.
A rocky start.
We got this. It's fine. It's not a cast if there's not a few hiccups.
True. There we go.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I got it. We're good. We're gaming.
The overlay's a little off. That's all right.
I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, it's okay. We're just gonna go with it. All right, we have Anivia, Vagar, Lysandra, band on the side of Kench's Line Cooks. We've got Relian Soul, Zach, and Seraphine, band on the side of Team Solo Invade. Ash and Lilia were picked for Team Solo Invade, and Kench Line locks in Eris.
I think I fixed it. I hid the bookmarks.
There you go. Now
we got it.
We're good now.
Kench's Line Cooks decides to take the Vars away from Brendan. We know he likes that champ.
Well, he got Ash, so
he did get Ash. This is going to be a very potent bot lane, I think.
Yes.
Thank you for everyone that's tuning in. We had some technical issues. I had to download OBS and install everything about 15 minutes before the stream started, so I'm definitely not stressed out or anything. We're definitely like doing great.
One of you guys.
Ash?
Which one's echoing?
I'm echoing?
It must be you.
I hope not. Are we echoing?
Oh no, it's me.
Okay. You're echoing.
Yeah.
I wonder. Let's try this. Okay. I think I fixed it.
All right.
But anyways, Blitzcrank banned for TSI. Alistar decided he doesn't want to get hooked today.
Not today.
Can I see chat from OBS or no?
Yeah. You just click the
See, I'm trying to figure out how to see chat here. Studio mode? I don't know. I'll just pull up the...
no, at the top you're going to go to docs, and then there's going to be a button that says chat.
Lock docs. No. I see stats, sources, scenes, audio. Big sad. I'm going to iron this out.
Click reset docs.
I still don't see chat. Oh no. Don't worry, I'll just pull it up on the Twitch and read it like that, if I can.
Alright, so to finish out the bands, Team Solo Invade band Rumble, and Kench Line Cook band Syndra and Malzahar. We're gonna get through this cast today, and it's gonna be great and wonderful.
We're gonna be fine.
Swear.
I promise I've done this before, just not on OBS.
Chick is echoing. Bro, it's Loki. You just call me Loki. You don't have to call me the
She's
chick,
echoing.
Woman, you know. Yeah. I don't know.
Chick is echoing. Why is that? Okay.
You're going to want to change your properties to your headset.
Yeah, that's...
Audio properties.
Yeah, desktop audio's properties. Yes, yeah, it is on my headset.
Weird.
Yeah. I wonder why she's echoing.
Oh, I'm not echoing anymore. Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah, I turned off I think it was just the Discord input that was freaking out. Anyways.
All right, we have Leona and Darius picked for Kench's Line Cooks for the round 2 picks. And then we have Ari and Yorick. Ooh.
Going over the drafts. Quiet. Oh, lovely.
I think just turn me up on Discord.
Yeah, I turned you all the way up.
Oh, gosh. All right. I mean, I'm sure that no one's going to complain about me being quiet.
Let's see. Yeah, I turned you all the way up. I wonder if I click Discord here. And then Discord window. Casting. Right? All right, let's try that.
All right.
And then, I think.
Oh, actually, yeah, that worked. Woo.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever I did, we fixed it. All right, client capture. Nice. Okay, screen capture. Sorry, guys. I'm just motoring through this, trying to figure this out. All right, ALL theme. Oh, here's some highlights for you. Watch the highlights. And as we wait for the caster delay once they start. Oh, because they're waiting for Sid because he's in a game. No, he's here.
Yeah,
A Gurry catching the 5 bands. Hey. Okay, we are officially choosing teams as we go in. Varus Leona versus Ashe Alistar. Some big, thick champs down there in the bot lane. I think it's mainly a skill matchup. 100%.
I know. I kind of think that Ashe wins this.
It's going to be, yeah, it's a skill matchup for sure. If Alistar can get a really good engage on the Varus and catch him out of position, it's going to be lights out with all the CC that both of them have combined. But Leona does have the lockdown, so it's going to be a really great decider down there in the bot lane. As far as the jungle matchup going on here, I think in the later stages of the game it favors the side of TSI, but if Elise can coordinate some tower dives or some invades or something early, I think that TLC can really benefit off this early game team, which they really need to do. As we're just waiting on the Ahri to figure out runes.
A little bit of a background. I believe it's the top laner has a saying that you pay your taxes, you die, and Juggernaut will split.
Client capture. Okay, screen capture is blank. So watch some highlights while I figure that out.
Hey, look at all this over.
Screen capture. Sorry, friends. Hang on with me 1 second. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Please stop. Oh, I'm loading in. Oh, the spectator. It's like full screened. Mom, I'm scared. How do I unscreen this?
You got to switch your properties. Like what scene you're on.
Oh no.
Like transition.
Let's do this. Match starting soon. My monitor is full screen.
Oh, you should be able to unlock it and change it.
Yep, I'm trying to figure that out right now. Let's see. Screenshot scene. Oh, nope. Transition override. Full screen. Okay, I don't want the full screen projector.
Screen, I might.
Okay, let's. Okay, OBS is. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back. We're back. It full screened it. I didn't know how to get rid of it. Okay. Still waiting on the spectator delay. I'm assuming that it will capture my screen when we just load in. Because if I click this now, it doesn't work. Screen. Screen. Okay, let me just. Okay, that's audio. Properties.
There you go.
Okay, capture method. Automatic display. MSI. Okay. Oh, we're on my desktop. We're making progress. We're making progress. Here's my desktop. All right. I figured it out. There. Oh. All right. We did it. Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Awesome. I'm an ALL caster. All right. We're figuring this out. Nine seconds left as we head into game one.
Very exciting.
I'm going to turn off the music as we go in. And here we go. Into the game.
Honestly, can we just watch this instead of the game?
Yeah. Watch this instead of the game. Me trying to figure out how to work OBS, being a Streamlabs enjoyer. That's what you're watching.
I think Streamlabs and OBS should just be the same and stop.
They're essentially
confusing everyone.
The same.
Ooh, we have a Meowrick skin. Now, if you didn't know, skins win game. So now,
all right, let's check the Skinergy.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kench's line cooks does not have a skin on their mid laners, so
here we
I have
go.
to say that's probably game.
It's game. All right, gotta make a couple changes here. First of all, time controls. Goodbye. Scoreboard. Zoomy zoom. All right. Sweet.
Objective timers.
Objective timers. We need those.
Yep.
Perfect. Look at this. All right.
Oh my gosh, your mini map is massive. You're probably going to make that smaller.
Yes. Sorry, I play with a really, really big mini map. But
I don't have a mini map. I'm an ADC.
Same. But I look at it occasionally. All right. Some stacking in the tri-bush going on here. There's a little bit of banter going on between the chat. Varus said he's the happiest he's been all day. Joke's on you. You play League of Legends, buddy. You're never happy. They are stacking here in the river bush looking for some cheese here. But
and it looks like Ashe and Alistair are going to walk right.
They're going to go to lane because Lilia has elected to start in the top side of the map. Oh, a late invade coming in here for the line cooks. And they will start.
They probably would have caught them if they had moved a little bit quicker.
This is true. Directed camera. Please direct. Thank you.
My teammates play with mini-map off. Ayo,
Let's go, Brendan and brother face-off. How are you going to cheer for both teams?
I don't think he is going to, so.
I'm like a proud mom with the jersey with both of my teams on it. That's how I feel like right now. As I would really like to have some... I am so sorry, friends. I just want a little bit of music so you're not listening to just our voices this whole time. Thank you for understanding. Look at this Varus, right-clicking. Look at this Ashe, right-clicking. Beautiful gameplay going on here.
Right, yep.
Aguri has kind of beaten up on Chronomist a little bit early, but that is expected. Going on. Is Akshan doesn't become a champion until he gets level 3. And Anonymous has been caught out by Elise, who is looking to turn here. Gets charmed by Ashe, and the damage will go down. Does Chronomus have enough for lethal? He does elect to use Flash here, and that will be first blood over to the side of TLC. And that's a double kill for George of the Jungle. That's crazy. As Darius versus Yorick here. I think Yorick wins the matchup just because of the skin.
Yes, absolutely. 150%.
Ooh, the story here is that TLC's top laner used to be the top for TSI. He switched sides. Unfortunate for him. Oh, big damage onto the Darius. Yorick doing Yorick things.
Will the first item be a hull breaker?
We shall see, as Darius does like to get some damage off with Juggernaut answering. Early game predictions here. That Akshan double kill is going to allow him to make more moves around the map. Is Elise looking for something here? Walking on a ward. Does Brendan see as the flash and the root? Brendan forced to cleanse. Bloodline just doing Bloodline things and knocking him away. As the slows come down for Bredicus. As Bredicus does elect to re-engage. And Elise has not left the scene. And there's a murder down on the bot lane. TLC on the board once again.
The kill did go over to Elite, so I'm not really sure how I feel about that. But
like I said, they do have to play early.
They do.
And Aguri hitting most of the combo. As Chronomus trying to skill check just a bit here with that lead.
We do have a Ocean Drake. First Drake of the game.
That's big, and both teams should look to prioritize that early.
Absolutely. Does look like Bloodline's looking for an engage here in
Oh
mid lane.
my goodness.
And down.
What a roam.
Akshan, I'm not saying names.
What a roam by Sid Bloodline there. To recognize the roam timer to come in and to get Aguri back into this game, even though he does have a substantial CS lead on the Akshan. And the stopwatch is almost done with that takedown there. Let's see if he can get cannon. We cannot see. Directed camera did me dirty there.
Yeah, directed camera never really is for the casters. They're
This is
normally
true.
against us, so.
Yeah, this is true. It's more like undirected camera.
Right, right. Whatever we want to see, it does not, so.
This is true. This is true. The tides have settled here.
The CS lead here. Did get our tier 2 boots on first back.
Brendan, right-clicking at better times than Jester here. And as the wave pushes in, and there is a ward, so they do have a bit of protection. Lilia looking to cover the dive here. As Yorick getting kind of a big shove. Darius has got to be careful here. There is a ton of minions that Yorick is looking. As the all-in has commenced and Shiden needs to be careful. And Shiden goes down, not recognizing that Yorick does also have damage if the full combo hits. And that is going to be big turret plating over to Juggernaut. Oh my goodness.
You really want to see this early, but you know, he does have the Sheen, so.
Bit of a CS lead here in the bot lane. It looks like the side of TSI all have CS leads in their lane. And Anonymous looking for something here in the bot lane. As an all-in is going on in a fight. Aguri trying to get away. He does elect to use the ult. And he will escape with his life. As Chronomist and Fish will look to just shove this in and go back, I think.
They should, yeah. Now Ash is level 6, so it does have the level advantage right now. Actually is quite a bit ahead in gold. Oh my god, these calls are gonna make me go blind then.
It's fine. Oh, pink ward laid down for Juggernaut. Vision is key. As Bloodline roaming up as they look to probably take care of this Rift Herald here. As TLC is on reset in the bot lane. Juggernaut shoving a fat wave into Shiden. And that will open up opportunities here to prioritize this Rift Herald. As the Cats will jump on Shiden. Shiden needs to be careful as big damage goes down and Juggernaut does take a tower shot. And he is forced to retreat here as the rest of the team preparing to gain this vision for Rift. It looks like TLC will probably just have to give this one up. Fish looking.
It looks like Elise is looking for something, but I don't know if I go in there.
Yeah, angry Minotaur guy can just smack him away, I think. And it will not be good for this Elise, I think. York probably looking to just get some more plates off of this tower, as Chronomus might be the first victim to try and contest this Rift Herald, but he will get out. Lots of damage taken.
Ooh, Leona has roamed up, leaving the two ADCs alone. It's kind of like daycare. You don't want to leave them alone for too long.
This is true. But they do get solo XP, which is something I always like.
That is true. I
encourage the roams from my support, so I can get solo XP. It's great. As Brendan, I'm pretty sure, does win this 1v1 here if Jester misses the ult. Bloodline has returned to his baby, and they will get some tower shots, or some tower plating, excuse me. And Jester forced to retreat there. They could tower dive that potentially as Leona's coming back to the aid. Resets here for the jungle, as the tides have settled a little bit.
It's looking a little rough there in top lane where they're down 3 turret plates.
Yeah, York just doing York things and just the rest of the team. Oh, as Aguri hits a ton of bursts, but the lethal is just not enough. Juggernaut playing a game of tower defense here. He's not playing League of Legends.
No, he's not.
He is going to look to stay top and never join his team, and that's okay. That's what they expect him to do.
I mean, he's got one job. That's to build.
That's one job. Build Hullbreaker and split push. As Shiden just taking an absolute beating from this York, as there was a scuffle in all 3 lanes going on. And Fish might be in trouble here. The flash comes down for the Lilia, but it is not enough for the lethal. Lilia walking back into tower range.
Oh, that's a lot of tower shots, my friend.
That was a questionable call, but almost gets a kill there as Jester looking to get some damage onto Sid Bloodline. Shiden gotta be careful here as Juggernaut could flash Q, but I think he'll elect to just take the tower instead.
Big difference on the jungle items here. 14 to 23.
As the ult will go down.
Does come in.
TP down for Guri. What can we see here? Bloodline looking to elect to get into tower range. And the charm does make Jester use the cleanse, but
we have Mountain Drake up right now. This is gonna be big. This is one that both teams, again, do not want to let go. If given to what is it? Solo Invade, could be big for Juggernaut. So
Fish needs to be careful here as he probably will fall, and Bredicus is gonna be right behind him. What a good coordinated team fight from TSI. Can they wipe the team? A messed up flash from Chronomus. Will they elect to dive Varus? Big damage. I think they're going to leave the little ADC alone. No, they will not. Jester's going to fall. So. Triple kill down to Brendan, and that's got to feel good on Ashe. Oh, Shiden and Juggernaut.
Good, but,
Shiden should win this because Juggernaut ran out of mana, and that is a huge kill for Darius to keep him in this game. Ashe looking to take some tower plating with a rift and to go back and spend that money. As gold lead over for TSI, but this still is anyone's game.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, Anonymous does have a lead in the jungle, and the Elise is going to suffer from that as she is an early game jungler.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Lilia has the advantage here jungle-wise, but the movement speed and her clear, I want to say is better than Elise's, but it's been a while since I played Lilia, so.
100%, and if a Fish is not able to one-shot, it is going to be a rough time. And TSI looking to set up some vision on the Drake here. Varus missing a Q, trying to get this wave in, join his team. It's Aguri. Has moved bot lane, and the ADC and support have moved to the mid lane as we start to Move to the mid part of this game. What can TSI do here as Jester hits the ult, trying to get the Q off? Does he have lethal? He does not. And Chronomus does get rid of the Minotaur, and Anonymous looking to just clean up here as Brendan kiting it back out. Chronomus in trouble here as he is slowed by the Ashe. And that is more kills for Brendan. That man is just having a feast.
That's one scary Ashe right now. Interesting pickup by Varus. He's got the static shift, but he also has sorcery boost.
Ah, he's looking for a hybrid. Maybe a hybrid build going on here. Shiden in trouble here as a lot of minions are going to be going on, but big damage, and his team comes to his aid.
Oh my goodness. Bye, Juggernaut.
It looks like TSI want to focus this Rift Herald. And Anonymous clearing bot to top here. It looks like Sid Bloodline preparing some vision. That auto attack speed, wonderful to see. Oh. And Jester is still bot side. And TP almost available for Aguri here as the wave clear is starting to come online for Aguri. Ashe with a 550 gold shutdown. They need to protect this Ashe in the team fights. Ashe is the win con for this TSI team. They did what they wanted. The game plan was solid. Get the Ashe some kills. And Brendan looking to just get rid of Chrono as Chrono will swing away.
I think that's one champ that I despise.
Akshan? Yeah, I hate Akshan. And Ashe too. Jester in trouble here as he has fallen victim to the trap, but the cleanse of the ignite, and he will look to turn, and Jester does get the kill onto the Yorick. What a wonderful cleanse there.
Having a fun time.
No flash. He was forced to just fight there, and Jester will be on the board here. But TSI looking to just lock down this rift. And
they're doing great at objective control.
Yeah, it's really, they have a really strong team for the objective control. Jester will elect to just get this bounty, and they're going to look to contest these later objectives as TLC's got some catch up to do with almost a 4,000 gold lead.
Oh my goodness.
They could elect to dive here.
There are more kills than minutes in the game right now.
Absolutely. Chrono hit with a big damage there. As Bredicus looking to see if he can handle something. But he will back up.
Yeah. As
York.
long as they protect this Ashe, then I think that this is going in the direction that
they're
wanting it to.
Flash knockback. Will they have the damage to kill Bredicus? They do. Bloodline succeeds in the flash knockback. And Brendan and the goons will push this down. This is the Brendan show right now, I think.
It is. I mean, a fed Ashe, fed AD carry is not really something that
true.
you want. So, tier 2 turret in mid lane did take one beating there. It's about down to half health now, so something that they're gonna kind of want to keep an eye on.
Juggernaut does have almost a second item online, as he will shove that wave and look to reset. Resets all around. As Bredicus almost done with that Triforce, going to be an absolute menace when that thing's done.
Oh my gosh, yes. And Lilia has 10 stacks on the Dark Seal. Think it's time to get that Mage Ice?
Oh yeah, it's time to cash out, I think. There goes the vision. Vision clearing for Anonymous. As they will establish some vision control as Jester finally moves to the mid lane after taking a vacation in the bot lane, but getting a kill. Anonymous just putting some damage onto Brett as he needs to retreat there.
I love seeing the amount of vision placed down by Team Solo Invade. They definitely have vision in that bot side jungle.
Absolutely. Vision control all around as this dragon looks to spawn. pretty soon. What is the answer here for the Tahm Kench line cooks as they look to get rid of all this vision?
I mean, they really need to play for picks at this point, and to gain some control over the map, because right now it's spiraling and not in their favor.
Uh-oh. Not a good look here for Aguri as he is forced to use ult. As Spider goes sleepy. Spider's no longer sleepy. Great engage by Sid Bloodline. Shiden looking to dive the backline here, and Brandon just making a fool of this Tahm Kench line cooks team as they just do not have the damage to dive the backline. Yorick playing a game that's not League of Legends, and he is just taking tower after tower. Goodbye, Chrono. Aguri with the stopwatch as Fish will use the root and cleanup. Inhib will go for TSI. He has to leave. Bredicus does have the damage to finish off Juggernaut here, as that is more kills, more objectives for Team Solo Invade. They are looking absolutely dominant in this game 1.
Yeah, I mean, they have full control of the map at this point. They're gonna have to definitely play for picks. Shut down this Ashe. Shut down the Lilia. Get some gold into your pockets. They need to get this Varus online. He is a bit behind as Ashe is returning with both Triforce and Kraken.
It is a big lead for the ADC. Jester has fortunately been able to catch up in CS. And a TP will come down as Aguri TP's right into a root, but Bloodline knocking up the Tahm Kench line cooks. And it is just disaster for TLC, as TSI has been executing all game as the Baron call has been made. The split push York call has been made. Shiden can't do anything. Fish nowhere near the Baron. They're going to have to give it and look for something elsewhere.
Wild game, for sure.
Sprite Melody says, Brendan, marry me. Not if I marry him first, unfortunately.
Oh boy.
A substantial gold lead coming down for the side of TSI here. Almost a 10,000 gold lead as Bredicus, finds the pick onto Aguri. And Ari, not sure what was going on there, but it does happen.
It happened. Things happened.
Ari getting spam pinged right now. For
I hate that they put that feature in that you can spam ping your teammates now. If you're in a pre-made, yeah, it's great.
Sprite said you watch your mouth, JC. Oh my goodness. That was a great pick. That is exactly what TLC needs to do to get back into this game, is to find picks like that and capitalize on those shutdowns. Juggernaut
Absolutely.
saying, oh, you guys are in bot lane? Good luck. I'm going top. As 3 members look to try and get rid of this York. As he's like, I'll probably just leave here. But I'd like to just... Oh, here we go. As Yorick dragging all the attention top. And Brendan and Bloodline will have a party in the bot lane as 2 other members of TSI are hovering. They are looking for some to open bot lane here as this tier 2. They elect to do the 4-1 call as the Baron minions have crashed to the tower. Chronomus just tickling at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And let's see what Bredicus can do here to find any sort of engage as Juggernaut looks to just decimate the base on the top side. Big charm comes out. Bredicus has to retreat. Now down to half HP. As the siege continues. And the ghost is procced, but the maiden goes sucky suck. And Shiden's got to get rid of that.
I just noticed that Juggernaut did not take teleport, or did not take flash. Has teleport ignite.
That man has one goal in mind, and that's take towers and die. And that is exactly what he's doing right now. As Maiden will clean it up. What can Fish and Bredicus do here? I don't think they have the damage to one shot, and Juggernaut will just... Oh, there we go. Jester getting some autos in, and Juggernaut will fall as the rest of the base goes to TSI.
Oh my god.
As they took down the raid boss, but unfortunately 4 more. As a flash drowsy, TLC going sleepy. Ash misses the ult, but it doesn't matter as TSI has sealed TLC's fate here in game 1.
That was a game.
GG's coming out for both sides as TSI had the better mid to late comp, and unfortunately TLC could not execute the early game lead that they wanted, as Shiden will be forced to retreat as he falls before he gets into his base. And that is all she wrote. Game 1
That is all she wrote.
goes to TSI.
And Brendan goes unkillable that game. Just wanted to point that one out.
606 by Brendan. 917 by Anonymous. What a stomp here in game 1. As we go back to probably this. I don't know. Let's see. Logos? Oh, these are logos. Oh, the draft. Oh, as we take a look at the draft and put some more some music on. I don't know. Here we go. I need to find the... Let's see. Where is the non-copyright sounds? That's probably what they want me to play. Okay, here we go. Game 1, an absolute stomp for TSI. What went wrong for the line coach?
I mean, they let Ash... One, they let Ash in. And then 2, they let Ash kill people.
This is true. I am going to go to spectate as we are in the lobby for game 2. Tahm Kench line cooks elect to do the red side of the map for game 2.
Alright.
Will we see the Umbral Glaive Dustblade Nashers Kaisa in this game? Please, somebody play it. Please, somebody play it.
Please tell me that you are a Kaisa player.
Please. I am.
Oh, me
Kaisa
too.
connoisseur.
I am a one trick.
It's one of my favorite champs. As I have been gifted the gift of the spec link, let's move to that.
All right.
Let's see. Draft law. Oh, we did it. Oh, we're in. All right. Oh, I need to see chat. There we go. We're all set. The girl is echoing. Not again.
We just fixed this.
I wonder if I turn this off for the draft and then turn it back on. It's got to be something with the... Let's see. Spotify just... Draft match score. What is that? Oh! I see. I don't know if it's still echoing.
I don't think so. No, it's not. Okay.
It's not echoing. Okay, so I just have to mute the Discord audio for the draft, and then I unmute it when we get into the game. I think that's how.
Okay.
I don't know why that works, but we don't do things that make sense around here.
We play League of Legends. That doesn't make sense either, so.
Okay. As we prepare for game 2, somebody please play Kaisa, please. I just want to... No, I'm just kidding. I just want to see Kaisa. Just want to see Kaisa play.
I
Just
mean,
kidding.
I think
I'm not kidding.
be a good ADC.
Like, whoever picks Kai'Sa, it's Freelo. Just so you guys know.
Absolutely. 100%.
Lies. Girls aren't real. Girls also don't poop. I found that out.
Oh.
Yep. True. Absolutely. Thank you to all 20 watchers tuning in to watch Tahm Kench's Line Cooks versus Team Solo Invade. As the logos are flipped, we're just going to do a little whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. No one saw that.
This is one of the most interesting casts that I've been a part of in this Discord.
We're just figuring it out, you know?
Listen, I like it. Alright, I'm not hating.
Let's see. Good for tonight. Reading chat here, see if there's anything I need to know. Alright, we're good.
Yeah.
As we're going to laugh at them while they try and get an order. Let's see how they do this. Okay? They're figuring it out. They're figuring it out.
It's alright, they got this.
Okay, there we go. Okay?
We're League of Legends players, man.
Is Chronomist in the jungle? Okay. It looks like Chronomist is going to the jungle. Unless they just goofed it. Chrono down. Nope, they goofed.
Nope.
We're laughing. Just so you guys know, we're all laughing at you. We're just watching this unfold right now. This is beautiful. Chrono has mini game. True. Okay. Like, why are there only 4 spec spots? Yeah, true.
I mean, there should be like at least 6 spectator spots so we can all
True.
get live properly.
Riot Video Games, a small indie company.
Absolutely.
As the mini game is complete, and we'll elect to go back to this little drafty draft screen.
Screen.
There we go. Just so you guys know what league this is.
Yeah, in case
Just
you
so you
forgot,
guys- just
it's
so
a
you guys know.
big logo.
Just so you
that's,
guys
like,
know
right-
what league this is.
Yeah.
Can we, okay, yep. It just keeps going. Alright, there we go, ALL.
Jeez, why is it so big?
There we go. Big LL logo. This is the playoffs.
Oh,
Perfect.
man.
Casters ready for draft? You betcha.
Oh yeah, we were born ready.
Here goes the draft. Will TSI B1 the Kai'Sa? Let's see.
If they don't, then L.
20 seconds.
Why? You can wait.
Somebody added me on League. Cow goes moo. Welcome. Spec link. I've been messaged. Hi from chat. Hello. Wife aggro. Hey, I feel that, to be honest. Aguri's wife pinged assistance. I know the feeling. All right. I think this just calls for this theme song as we go into this draft. Surprised you could cast tonight. I wasn't snoring in the firehouse. That's on Thursday, my friend.
You think we'll see the Ashe banned this game?
Let's see. Could we see the Ashe ban? That's the problem with banning. Blue Link is having issues. 1 second. It just looks like a draft diff, to be honest.
Yeah, a bit.
Won't let us ready up. I'm innocent, I promise.
I don't know about that one, but I mean, we can. Ah.
Brendan is remaking the draft links.
Oh,
GG, forfeit
this
15.
is why we can't have nice things.
Arc draft, cast ready. Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go. Draft is starting soon. Kench's line cooks have pressed the big orange button that says ready. We're just waiting on TSI.
That's wild.
TSI has pressed the ready as bans are underway. What will they ban? I think they had a success with the last comp that they played, so I don't think the bans changed too much. Maybe just a little now that they're on blue side. But Acel will be taken away from Aguri as Vagar has been answered. No Zach. No big Grouncing Green Booger. Big sad. Will TSI be one Kaisa? I'm literally begging. As Kench's line cooks trying to chat a little bit about what they're going to ban here. Can we make the ALL smaller, please? You said
No.
You said smaller. No, I'm just kidding. I'll make it smaller. I'm just as TSI electing to just say, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and they B1 the Ash.
That's not Kaisa. They typed in Kaisa wrong.
This is not Kaisa. I'm angry. Ash left
He's
open.
angry.
True. As they will counter with the Emilio this time. Looking to just...
All right, Amelia.
Here we go.
Interesting.
Is Emilio the answer? We'll see. It's time for
I don't know, but if you ever want to tilt your ADC while playing Emilio, you just stand and you control 3 on repeat, and he rolls his R's, and it's the most irritating thing ever. I think I tilted my ADC.
It's perfect.
In a ranked game.
Jinx coming out. They're looking to abuse it before it gets nerfed in 13-21. But also being a Jinx enjoyer, the positioning is still important, and
Absolutely.
pressing R on the Nocturne is going to prove brutal for this Jinx. And Jester, I just want to say I'm so sorry for the R's you're about to catch from this Nocturne. Please go Gale Force. I beg you.
No.
Please go Gale against Nocturne, please.
Don't do it. Don't listen.
Please go Gale
It's
Force.
fine.
As Syndra, if dealing with a Nocturne wasn't the worst thing that Jinx had to deal with, enter Syndra. Sorry, I'm chewing some dinner. We asked for Kaisa nicely. I can't believe you've done this. As I think Kench's line cook needs to go into a protect comp here, as the Nocturne Syndra Ash R is going to prove brutal for this ADC to be able to do anything. They do have the built-in cleanse with Melio, which is huge, as that's pretty much needed into this comp that TSI is going to run, which is called the Not Let Kench's Line Cooks Jinx Play the Video Game.
Yeah, that's exactly what this comp is. Especially with that Graves lock, and I'm not sure how I feel about that up against a Nocturne.
It's gonna be rough. Easy 3. Garen just dominating Worlds right now.
I think everyone's banning him. because of it being.
It is nasty. It's so strong. You just build Stride Breaker and boots and just never die. What will Juggernaut play here?
York.
As Braum will be taken away from the Ash.
I don't think that's like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, Ash Braum is pretty skronk, but
it is.
But there are better things, as the TSI will probably look to pair something a little more aggro for this Ash to get ahead early again. This game all comes down to how well can this Jinx position in these team fights. This is huge. TSI are bringing all the weapons to the table. If Jinx is a pixel out of position, it's automatically an R press for Nocturne. Free 300 gold. As Annie comes down for Kench's line cooks. I wonder what the comms look like as they are developing this team comp here. Not a whole lot of frontline for this Jinx. Not a whole lot of protect for this Jinx. As TSI's draft just looking mega strong.
Absolutely, yeah.
This...
I really like the Orin hover. Is it going to be locked in?
We'll see. He's going to fake us out and pick Teemo.
Oh, yes.
He picks Ornn.
All right. I mean, once he hits level 14, those upgrades start coming out. Amazing.
This team comp is extremely strong for TSI. Oh, and they pair it with the Nautilus. I just don't think that Kench's line cooks have any answer for this team that TSI has concocted. We're going to see what Kench's line cooks top laner elects to pick.
I really like that Nautilus pickup, though.
That is nasty.
Like Ubers.
As if Jinx... I'm going to say it now. This Jinx is not going to play this game. Like, it's going to be rough. You have to deal with a Nocturne ult. You have to deal with an Ashe ult. You have to deal with an Ornn ult and a Nautilus ult. Oh, my goodness. You might as well just position in the fountain. Good luck.
Oh.
I am so sorry. As an ADC main, I am so sorry for what this Jinx is about to...
Pickup, though.
The Gwen, very good into the tanks, but the protection is just not there.
Yeah.
For the bot lane. It is going to be an interesting game. Top does have the counter pick, which is good. The Gwen, probably the best chance that they have here. It was either protect the Jinx or counter the Ornn. So, no frontline for the ADC, though. Yeah, that is that's the biggest problem here. I think that's the biggest thing wrong with the draft. I don't mean to flame Kench's line cooks, but as an ADC player who is staring down the eyes of just a full dive team comp, it's going to be really rough.
Yeah. I mean, Jinx really needs to scale into late games, which kind of needs
someone
to kind of like frontline for her, and I don't think that really Amelia brings that to the table. Graves, Graves is a menace when executed properly, but I still don't think it's enough tank for what Jinx essentially needs. But it's gonna be how they play this bot lane that's gonna really matter.
It's true. Obviously, we're not going to decide the outcome yet, as this is why we play the game. But TSI having a very strong, I think, also having a stronger draft, but also having a way easier to execute draft. Emilio has the tools to block off this engage, and he does have the tools, but will it be used properly, and will it be used in the right instances is what we have to see. I am going to scarf down this dinner real quick as the highlights will come back on. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Here's the new song.
going so fast.
I've never eaten dinner so fast in my life. Okay.
I didn't even finish my breakfast.
Okay. What you eating? Turkey, sausage, pan bake. Yours truly by Mrs. JC. Pan bake? Yep. So you take turkey, or like, oh, what is it? Yeah, turkey sausage, like in the full wiener. You know what I'm talking about? You take and you cut it all up, and you take potatoes, and you take you can do like peppers, broccoli, stuff like that. You chop it all up, then you put it in a big bowl, and then you mix a bunch of seasoning in there, and then you pour it on a pan and you bake it for 40 minutes. It's delicious. I said wiener. I didn't know what to call it. I didn't know what to call it. I'm sorry. The unchopped wiener is what it's called. 3 things to live by for TSI's top laner. Pay your taxes, you will die, and Juggernaut will split push. True. We saw the split push Yorick, who didn't take flash. He said it's towers or bust. I am not running away, from a fight. Here we go. We're loading in. Oh, here's my Spotify. Now here's the game.
Alright. Okay, we have skins this time.
Alright, let's check out the Skinergy.
Nope, Emilio does not. Oh my god.
As here's the tail of the tape for the champions. Alright.
Wait. Juggernaut can't build Hullbreaker or we've got to.
Juggernaut has to do what he has never done before, and that's be in a team fight. Let me fix scoreboard. Do a little zoomy. Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I don't need my mini map.
Don't knock it till you try it. Oh, let me get rid of the Frank Sinatra. Oh, jeez! I'm sorry! Ah! Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Alright, we're back. As Fish, do we have Skinergy between any of the teams? Let's check out...
No.
Emotes coming down for mid lane. I wish I could type. Can I? No, I can't type. That's a bummer.
You can type. It just doesn't.
Just for everyone watching, if you're in a pre-made group, you can spam ping without like a limit, if that makes sense. So you can spam ping your jungler if they are pre-made with you as many times as you want. All right, Fish and Shiden beaten up on this red buff as both junglers elect to start in the top side of the map and work their way down, as Fish understands the assignment of I need to get this Jinx some kills so Jinx can play the video game. Is this locked on Graves? Oh, I guess it was just the Graves show. I didn't mean to do that, but it is what it is. As a little bit of poke coming on to Bloodline. As Syndra doing the damage. And Brendan pushing up with Sid. As they have the prio. But this is why Graves elected to start topside, knowing that this would be the case. Aguri with a HP advantage. Oh! Oh, that's, I have to turn on the Discord thing again. That's right. How do I do that? Audio. I don't remember. What? Hold on. Oh, I guess we're fine. I don't know.
Wow. Hey,
I don't see the Discord thing.
Looks like Aguri's in a rough spot here.
Is Anonymous looking to come to the aid.
Oh.
And Fish needs to reload, but he's feared. And what a great fear by Anonymous, as Fish is unable to get lethal. But Bloodline looking to start this problem back up in the mid lane. As he does get the hook, and Fish in big trouble.
No.
Will Chrono get a kill? He will not, as the action immediately switches to the top lane as Shiden is forced to retreat as Ornn gets big damage off. Need to pull up chat.
Ooh,
TSI diff.
really teleport in from Rona.
As a refill start for Ornn. Brendan, a mana disadvantage here. Where did the Discord audio go? I'm trying to remember. Well, it's like there was an option for it, and now there's not, so I'm not sure. Okay, that's that. Is it here? Okay, let me just turn this on. Sorry. Okay, it goes away. I don't know. Whatever. If you can hear her just fine, we're good.
It works.
Okay. It was there in game 1, and now it's not here, so I don't know. Anyways, back to the game. Brendan and Sid will shove a wave for Jinx to clean up there.
You able to turn it up? Listen, at this point we're just rolling with it. If
You
it
able to
happens,
turn her up on
it
Discord? I tried. Like
Yeah.
like Discord is like no longer a sound option for me, and I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Please forget. The Discord's on. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
killing
like
it tonight.
active sources. Oh, there's Discord. It says it's inactive. I don't know.
Oh,
Can I make
yeah.
it active? How do I make Discord active?
I'm-
I don't know. It was there in
We're
game
just
1,
going with it.
and now it's not.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, now it's gone.
I don't get it.
Alright.
As-
Engage in the mid lane here. Bye, Chrono. Oh, no? Chrono gets out with no health. Wow.
How do I get rid of it? Because there is now 2 captures. The default. No, how I want to delete it. Hide. Unhide all. Nope, it's not there. I'm having a great time. Remove. Yes. Is it a source capture? I don't know. I'm supposed to be casting, and instead I'm being silly and trying to figure this out.
Oh, you're good. There's some action going up top. Gwen does pop her ultimate here onto the Ornn. Gets him down to about half health. Ornn's holding on to that ultimate though. Emilio doing God's work with that Q. And out comes the Ornn. Oh, let's go.
Oh, as Bloodline misses the Q,
Oh no.
but will cut him off, and that is not enough damage as Melio is able to fend off these 3.
Both members of TSI are very low in this bot lane. Junglers are not level 6 yet, so. First Drake is a mountain Drake, though.
I wish I could do settings on my second monitor, but I cannot. What is this? What's going on?
Pulp the ultimate. What did you do? Oh, there we go.
We're good. We're good.
Alright.
Oh, ult comes down and barely misses Chrono. As the Guri's in big trouble. Guri will be gone. And Anonymous cleaning up.
Oh no.
As Annie's bear is just beating up on the floating ghost man. But he will live.
Oh no, Tibbers.
I don't know. Discord doesn't show up for me. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Maybe if I move this to the second monitor, is that what there's like no Discord like option anymore, but I don't know. This is whatever.
I don't ever link it to my Discord.
I'm trying. Anyways, we'll just cast Guri hitting an ability.
There are no kills on the bot lane.
This is true. And there is a CS lead for Jester. Shiden backing up as that Ornn is scary with a massive CS advantage on the top side. As a flash comes down and Chrono, most advanced Annie combo, and Fish will clean it up.
That Jinx ult did hit Anonymous. Like half health.
Wow, Juggernaut, unfortunate hitbox there. As the storm has settled a little bit, but Ornn just kind of beating up on this Gwen in a matchup that is Gwen favored.
Surprising to me. Yeah. As long as like when he engages on her, as long as like he's inside that the little pool thing, he's fine.
100%. Alright, I turned up Discord audio, or desktop audio all the way. Hopefully that will solve the quiet Loki problems. Chrono taking more damage than he would have liked. Jester playing this very well in a team matchup that is otherwise TSI favored.
I agree. It is 3-2. There's like a 2K gold lead.
Juggernaut continuing to build that massive gold advantage on Shiden. As TLC will elect to get this Drake while they have a chance. Nocturne does have ult. But TSI's bot lane is on reset, and that will be first Drake over to the side of the line cooks. Great job realizing that they can get that dragon, and they elect to do so. Milio returning from his trip to the river, and Bloodline walking straight over some vision as Jester in a bit of trouble here, and that is a double kill for the Ashe, and that is not what Jester needed, but that is unfortunately what we predicted to happen there in the draft.
I mean, we saw the Ashe last game, and
yeah.
I don't think it was one to underestimate, but they felt, confident enough to let it through.
This is true. They thought that they could counter the Ashe as Shiden trying to fight off two of them at the same time, and Juggernaut will fall. As Anonymous trying to figure out what to do here, and he will reset. Jester returning from getting Smacked up by the Nocturne and Ashe. Wombo comboed. And Aguri hitting big damage onto Chrono. And that is almost a kill as Nautilus will get a knock-up onto Fish as Fish continuing the fight, but it is not looking good for the Line Cooks as that is clean up on aisle mid for TSI.
Clean up on aisle mid.
As TSI just has the easier team comp to execute. And it's the gold lead is climbing as Brendan getting solo towers and solo plates. It is
not really something that you want to give this Ashe
it's just
to free, so.
Juggernaut taking a tower shot, but it really doesn't matter for this Fed Ornn as he elects for the Abyssal Mask start. As Aguri just getting the giant damage off onto the Annie. As if Annie's hit by anything. I will say though, Syndra's hitboxes are so hard to dodge. I hate playing against Syndra.
They really are.
It is just so dumb. I hate it. Anyways, Anonymous grabbing the Gromp. Big Frog goes bye-bye. And what is the next move for these teams here? As Graves moving up to the top side of the map. No objectives up.
No.
Just yet.
Nothing for 2 minutes.
And that's probably... Oh, no, I do have that right. Yeah. As Ashe will burn every single one of those turret plates. And that is not something that you want to see for the Line Cooks. A scary Ashe, a scary Nocturne. Jinx is just having a fun time. But they listened, and Jinx is going to go Gale Force, probably. So,
oh, no.
Redicus out of position as this Syndra is just throwing big balls down on the Line Cooks.
I mean, this, kind of getting bullied.
It is just early game domination for TSI as the draft predicted. As we go into the later times of this game, it's just going to be a rough ride for this Line Cook team.
Unless they can get Ashe under control. Oh, the Jinx rocket
Jinx
goes wide.
Jinx lobbing an ult there. And it does not connect. Swing and a miss. Nocturne ult comes down. Is it enough damage to get rid of the Gwen? It is. Will Fish be next as the Ashe ult whiffs? And Juggernaut gets the knockup, followed up by Sid Bloodline, but they do not have the damage. And Juggernaut will fall to Fish as he is on the assault. And that will be a favorable fight over to the side of the Tahm Kench Line Cooks. Huge, huge answer. That is exactly what they needed to close this gold deficit. And Aguri will elect to just get this mid tower as Jinx just doing what she can to keep up in the CS department. As Brendan has decided that bot side jungle belongs to him. And Jester does have an angle here. Ooh, a flash down from Brendan, but he does get what he set out to do, and that was take the Gromp as Aguri body blocks the ult. Members of the Line Cooks moving up for this Drake, but unfortunately it is already gone.
Alright.
And resets down for blue side. As Ashe burned the flash, but got the Gromp in return. I would say that's an even trade.
Oh, yeah.
100%. So, if Jester was able to hit that W that he missed, I think it would have gone differently. But Shiden just beaten and bruised up here in the bot lane. And the minions will probably finish off the tower. It's going to be pretty close. Good night top tower as Ornn finishes the lane with almost a 40 CS lead. as they will elect to take Rift here. Bredicus throwing the orange balls, but it does not connect. As Jester does the correct thing and just backs off, as this Rift belongs to the big boys. Jester and Bredicus will go to the mid lane to answer the push. And I'm not sure what this team can do.
Yeah, I'm just looking at like the vast differences here, and like Graves has a little bit of a CS lead, but otherwise it's all in the favor of TSI right now.
Yeah, it's just TSI's game to win here, I think. It's just they had a strong draft. They counterpicked, except for the Gwen. They just understood the assignment, really. And Fish looking to do something against Aguri, and Chrono flashes coming down all around. Nothing in return.
Yeah, I mean, Annie flashed and then popped Tibbers, and it just didn't connect with the Syndra. No stun.
Sorry, give me 1 second. FPS issues. There we go. We're back. Okay. My computer does that sometimes. Anyways, Nocturne ult will be pressed. He's looking for his next victim as TSI looks to just siege. Anonymous trying to get rid of the bear. As the turret goes in, Ornn ult does find one. And Bredicus does hit the ult and gets back into the back line. 3-man Ornn knockup as Brendan just cleans up. Jinx playing the video game correctly, and Jester with a huge answer to TSI's Jinx. That is
Jinx
a huge answer for the Line Cooks. That is exactly what they needed. TSI overstepped, and what an answer to get back into this game for the Line Cooks. They closed the gold deficit. They're both in the 30s now, and that's huge for Jinx. What an answer.
Absolutely. That was the turnaround that they were looking for.
Bloodline just standing here menacingly as Juggernaut looks to come behind. And a TP
does come in, though, from Gwen.
Jinx W does hit the big angry dragon man. And they will retreat as Jester has no more mana.
Angry Dragon Man?
Ornn does breathe fire. Maybe Angry Rock Man. I don't know what he's supposed to be. I don't know. That is exactly what the Line Cooks needed to stay in this game.
Absolutely.
It is still a draft diff, but the fight that they had there keeps them in the game. And this Jinx is a went IE to do more damage.
I don't think that she really needed the Gale Force, because I honestly think with the Ornn, the tank shred aspect from the Kraken player was the best there.
It's true. Just positioning is key here.
Yep.
As once Jinx gets the third item, it is going to be very, very strong for the Line Cooks. Juggernaut standing on vision as the Jinx W tickles him. And it looks like it will be some wave trading as TSI looks to establish some vision control, as it's looking like a Baron call here. And TSI does elect to start the Baron. TLC has no idea. No pings are coming down. And this is going to be a free Baron for TSI. What a call.
Oh my goodness.
As TLC will elect to just get the Drake, as Jinx does try to get the steal. As a free Baron goes to the side of TSI. TLC do answer with the Dragon. But a great call there for TSI to just say, hey man, let's just get the Drake. Or let's just get the Baron. Gotta love the shot call for the Baron. Yeah, what a really good call. if you're just now tuning in, TSI versus TLC. Dead even in the kills, but TSI up in the gold department by just a couple thousand. TLC closed the gold deficit with a huge fight in the mid lane as the siege was coming on for the mid tier 2.
Identify targets.
And the TLC team hanging in there.
This Nocturne has been on point with all of his ults. Graves is, not too far behind there now. He's kind of caught up. The mid lane is a little bit, how many splinters is, at 82 out of 120. Once it's at 120, she's fully online and ready to go.
Crazy. It's TLC just playing damage control as the ult will go down. Is the damage enough to get rid of the Annie as Bloodline is forced to retreat? Jinx Rocket comes down, but it is not enough as Graves will finish it off as this TLC team is playing this perfectly. The sieges are not working. The mid sieges are not working as Shiden looks to just get rid of Brendan, but Anonymous is here. Anonymous does have to flash away as TLC is proving that they can hang with the big boys. As Juggernaut does need to retreat here as Aguri doing big damage in small places. And that is not what TLC needs, is to walk into these small corridors with the Syndra damage.
Yeah, no.
Fish still
Orin
hanging
is
around.
level 14 now. These upgrades should start pumping out soon.
Jinx does need a reset. Trying to just get rid of the wave. We'll see what Jinx elects to go. Third item. With that recurve bow, it's most likely going to be Runon's. Could be Bork as well.
I think Bork is the item, but no.
Oh, if it's Zeal.
Going to be Runon.
It is Runon's. Went Zeal. Still hanging on to the coal for the free AD. As Graves did a great job of the build path and decided to elect to go for more of a frontliney build to protect this Jinx. That was the right move. Annie kind of falling behind here, but both mid laners are not really doing well in the CS department or the gold department. But
yeah, they're kind of struggling a bit.
I'm so sorry if you can hear my wife speaking Tagalog in the back.
I can't hear it.
Okay, good. She's like screaming at her mom, but they're like talking normally. That's just the Filipino way, I guess.
Oh?
Shiden getting big damage off as this Gwen still behind. No mythic yet. Elected to go for the Nashers first, and Brendan and Bloodline will shove that wave into mid for Jinx to clean up.
I honestly don't. I mean, the Nashers is normally built first, but the Orin opted to upgrade the Nocturne first. I would have liked to see that upgrade on the Ashe, but hey, other one works.
We're just biased. Nautilus missing the hook
We really
point
are.
blank. As TSI will probably just back off and look for this Drake. As Ornn still up there just doing Ornn things. As resets will come down before this Drake for the Syndra to finish second item later. As Jinx just getting some poke off as the Runons is online. Jinx is officially a champion as Juggernaut's in big trouble as Sid Bloodline was looking for an engage, but the Nocturnal will come down to save this Ornn from disaster as TLC will run straight to this Drake and force this Drake. Aguri in a bit of a pickle here as
Our pickle
Drake
lumber.
falls to 5,000 health. Nocturne with no ult. Ornal does come down, but Gwen is immune, and the Drake will go to the side of TLC. Can Fish clean up Aguri here? As the team fight ensues as Bloodline starts it off. Both teams fighting for their lives as Fish dives into the backline and gets big damage. And the Jinx will fall. But Graves picking up the slack and cleaning up TSI. TSI with a fantastic early game, but TLC has found their way back into this game, and they will elect to go for this Baron. Do they have the damage to finish it off? Big damage. Syndra might look for a steal here. Could get rid of Brett, maybe. As information has been given to TSI that this Baron is at 4,000 health. Aguri looking to try and do anything to steal this Baron. This would give TSI a huge gold swing as Red Team does take the Baron. TP down from Juggernaut, but he is stuck as the Ash ult does connect to prevent any more fights from occurring in the Baron pit.
I'm gonna say that Jinx goes Lord Dom's here.
It's probably a Lord Dom's angle, as the double long sword will be built to build up to that last whisper. What a performance by this Line Cooks team to stay in this game despite TSI having the Oonga Boonga draft. Fish is proving that he can hang out. A huge gold lead for Fish. Jinx is almost catching up. Gwen's still a little bit behind, but they understand that the win con is probably this Jinx and this Graves. Great job from Jester to play this extremely well, despite having all this dive going at him. As Shiden will take some big damage there. Sprite said, wish he stole. Graves smited so early. Jester has officially matched the Ashe in CS. And it's TLC's turn to see what they can do as far as the siege goes. As Shiden and Juggernaut are duking it out in the bot lane as Tier 2 will fall. And Jinx is excited, but will not.
Completely different game from game one.
Bloodline hooking the minion. Not the minion that he wanted to hook, I think. As TLC will back off and run towards the bot side of this map here. Will Juggernaut be in trouble here?
Yes.
Juggernaut's in big fat trouble.
Yes.
As his team will leave him to perish. Big chase for Juggernaut. Ornn ult comes down, but it will not do anything but give Jinx another kill. And this is a massive performance by this Jinx. Great peel from everybody. As Fish dancing around turret range. Emilio with a great shield to prevent any damage. As Anonymous is hit. As this Nocturne, big damage. As the Nocturne ult, he is rooted. He cannot ult. He has to back up. As this is a massive team fight for the side of the Line Cooks. Jester gets another kill. Brendan is forced to retreat with the Ghost. And this is looking real bleak for the side of TSI with such a strong start. Jinx is just going to get real excited and end this game. As the attack speed is now going to stack. As Ornn trying to do what he can to drop this aggro. As Jinx is just excited again, and they will fall. What a great performance by Tahm Kench Line Cooks. to even this series at 1-1.
And here we doubted that there wasn't enough.
We doubted the draft. I just wanted to say to every member of Line Cooks, I'm sorry. That was an insane draft that we just thought was going one way or the other. We thought it went one way for sure, and holy cow. Well, what is this? It says, well, okay, so I click screen capture, and the desktop audio goes away. But then I could click draft law, and the Discord comes back. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's put some music on and talk about that game.
That game was wild.
What a gold swing for
Absolutely.
the Line Cooks. That was insane. That is just crazy. Let's just take a look at these post-match stats here.
I have no idea. Apparently I'm echoing again.
Give me 1 second. Oh, how do I update this? It's 1. How do I match score? How do I 1? Oh, no, don't want to move that. How do I match score? I don't know how to type it. There it is. 1-1. Not 1 equals 1. 1-1. Bam. Give me 1 second. little Frankie Frank in between. Not bad. Let's see. It looks like they're just chilling, waiting for this draft to start.
I don't think we are given draft links yet.
Draft screen's updated, I think.
Oh, do you have the draft link? Cause I.
No, I'm still on the old draft.
Alright.
Just chill and wait for game 3.
Best of 5.
Time for game 3.
It is time.
Okay.
Whoop.
I just had to eat an ice cream real quick. We're good. Come on, let's see questionable picks. Game 3 of me asking for somebody to play Kaisa.
Listen, just let us have her one game,
Please.
and then we'll be quiet.
Kaisa top, let's see it.
Oh God, no. I think the only other viable place for her is mid lane.
As far as draft goes, TLC found the counter to this Ashe. Will they let the Ashe through again, or will they elect to ban it? Let's find out.
Or will they let the Jinx? Or elect to ban it?
Will they let the Jinx through? I think Jinx is in a very strong spot right now, and TSI had the weapons to shut her down, but they just did not execute, and TLC was able to come back into this game and win. So we may or may not see a Jinx ban. Welcome, 22 viewers watching this ALL match as TLC just evened up the series with a dominant mid to late game over TSI.
Alright, coffee has been acquired. We're good now.
Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in to the Amateur League.
Oh, we have to switch icons.
What?
Icons.
Icons. Oh! Icons have been switched.
Now you need the ALL to be bigger.
Oh yeah.
Bigger. Oh,
I think. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Perfect.
perfect.
We'll make TSI the nose. Perfect. There we go. So we'll do draft like this, I think. Just kidding. Back to Kench Line Cooks and TSI. There we go. As series tied.
All right.
What will we see in game
Bathroom
3?
breaks. We're seeing bathroom breaks.
Wow, you guys want more highlights? Here we go. I'm excited to see what comes out in this draft. I don't know. I wonder if they stick to the same plan. I wonder if they try to pry this Ash, or if they just elect to do something completely different.
Like Kaisa.
Yeah. I know he plays it. I've seen it. Let me pull this.
I've seen it.
I've seen it.
I've seen it.
How do I go back? There we go. As we take a look at some of the other drafts. This was game 1, where TSI went absolutely bonkers. I wonder if they elect for another split push type champion.
I mean, it's Juggernaut. That's kind of like his forte is split push. So.
There we go. As someone from TSI has went to Tinkletown and has not returned yet.
West to Tinkle.
All right. Can I just say the Kench line cook logo?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I was just looking at it. I was like, oh my gosh. That's some epic artwork there.
Oh yeah. Whoever drew this is a genius.
Hand drawn. Alright, I need to know who drew that, please.
We're just goofing off, waiting for Sid to get back from the restroom.
From Tinkletown.
So we're just waiting here. They're ready!
Alright! So glad that everyone made it back. A little touch and go there for a little bit.
Alright, chat. Drop in the chat. Who's winning game 3? Who's winning game 3? Tahm Kench's line cooks or the team that solo invades? Who's winning game 3 as the draft starts? Casters win. Kench? I thought the draft started. Somebody clicked ready or something.
Yeah, I could have sworn that I saw it. The team that picks Warwick is gonna win. Tibbers?
I feel like that might be a little biased. I don't know. Maybe. Just
Yeah.
a bit. Wait, is that
okay,
already
now we're
for
gonna
TSI?
Now we're gonna see a Warwick band.
Was that Coach Les Rois du Piano?
Alright,
As-
Vagar band.
Vagar band coming out swift, no hesitation.
Are they gonna switch up the band? I want to see something spicy, something different than first two. So ADCs, you cannot pick the same thing.
Yeah,
Both of you pick Kaisa.
let's see what's going on here as Asol banned for the 3rd time. as they do
Yeah,
not
apparently-
want to see it. As Anivia,
They don't want the burbs. No burbs.
I think the team that destroys the opposing team's nexus will win. Oh man, that's a take.
I
right
mean,
there. I don't know about that one.
that's some insane.
As Zach
logic there.
is not allowed to be played.
I'm surprised. They banned the deer. The deer is gone.
Lilia is gone. Kench's line cooks realize. Oh, as Melio.
I didn't think Melio
Is
was
the
that big
answer.
of a pivotal thing, but alright.
Oh, as
could do it.
Kench's line cooks will elect to go for the graves. TSI hovering the jinx. Will they
Oh!
be won it? Or are won it? I'm sorry.
That's not Kaisa. I don't think we're getting it, man.
It's alright. As it's being thought about. Picking Jinx so early does come with some ramifications, though. It's very easily counterable. But as TLC showed in Game 2, is that you can pick a comp that protects the Jinx, and Jinx goes burr. Let's see. Jinx is locked in for TSI. Let's see what the R2 brings. Lysandra coming down.
Alright. Alright, here's the war recover.
Let's see. Oh, they're hovering the Warwick.
Oh no.
They're doing it for Godwick. Let's go. Do it. And they elect for the Braum.
Aww.
Oh, and guess what's going to
Blessed
be
support.
big?
They picked the child again?
He said, nah, that ain't right. Jinx, Lysandra, answered by Braum and Annie. Let's see what the R3 brings for TSI. Briar.
They're not
As,
actually gonna lock that in.
as Vampire Feet
They-
Lady is locked in. And
You had to bring up the feet part, man.
oh, and they ban Ash. They do not want to see Jester 1v9 once again.
But if you just hear me out, if you pick Kaisa, you go
This is
1v9. Problem
Kaisa
solved.
Braum has a very strong level 1. Could see the Kaisa here. Could see the Varus again. They're still thinking about this Ash ban, and it will go through. As Yorick is banned and Aphelios being hovered for the ban, and Aphelios will be banned. As it kind of feels personal now. As the last two bans go over to the ADC and Alawi.
Ooh.
Kench line cooks
They're-
do not want the split push to take place.
No, but they did leave Garen open.
Garen is open. Will they go for the Garen? Or will they go for something else? Soraka being hovered here by
Ooh.
TSI.
I actually really like Soraka.
It's a very good.
She is a counter to a lot of support.
It is very good to keep this Jinx alive. That is what they want.
We actually kind of need more protection from ourselves than...
And Zaya,
Ooh.
I'm okay with that.
No, I'm not okay with that. I am
Twitch.
not okay. Okay.
Zaya.
alright. Zaya, I'm okay with. Twitch, I am not.
And Zaya Braum and Twitch will be the pick here. As Twitch Braum coming through for Kench's line cook bot lane. as the last pick on the blue side. Less than 10 seconds to go. What will they elect for their top laner here?
Garen.
As Garen makes his entrance. Bredicus, Rad IRL. True. And the last pick of the 2023 playoffs draft goes to Mord. A stronger draft from Kench's line cooks this time. I like the direction that they've gone. Both teams have done pretty solid drafts. I like the Aphelios ban from TSI. That is a good answer to Jinx. And there you have it.
So we've got Death Realm and then we've got Spin to win.
True. And readies are going up.
Rat Girl. No, I do not like Twitch. Twitch is not one of my more favorite AD carries. I don't think I've played a successful game ever. I'm excited to see this Briar play. I mean, I've seen some fun interactions with her. I know somebody was mid-back and she ulted in and went right to Fountain with them. It's a very unfortunate circumstance.
40 seconds left to pick the champs. TSI has fixed their runes, just waiting on Annie and Twitch.
Yeah, they're still deciding who they want to play.
True. What is this? I see. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. That's like later.
Buttons.
Spoiler alert. Three minutes.
I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. Not sure how I feel about that the Twitch Braum bot lane, but
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a quick break as we wait for the spectator delay.
Welcome to the world, no heroes and villains. Welcome to the war, we've only begun. So pick up your weapon and face it. There's blood on the ground, go and take it. You get one shot to make it out alive. So higher and higher you chase it. It's deep in your bones, go and take it. This is your moment, now is your time. So prove yourself and rise, rise. Make them remember you. Push through heaven. Rise, rise. They will remember you.
Welcome back to
All right.
Game 3 of Tahm Kench Line Cooks versus team that's solo invading. As I need
You will
to
be
do
solo
the
invading.
fixie here. There's a little bit of zoomy zoom.
Summoner's Rift.
There we go. And objective timers, that is on. Directed camera is on.
30
And
seconds
we are ready to
until
cast
minions
this game.
spawn.
Let's go.
Both teams elect for kind of a safer start here. That was loud.
Doesn't look like there's anything cheesy going on early.
A little bit of
Minions
a
have
stack
spawned.
in this pixel brush for the line cooks. While Briar dancing back and forth. And it will be a quiet level 1. Unless TLC look for this late invade on this Briar. They do know Briar started topside. And they will elect for
Ooh.
a cheeky. Oh, and and
Oh,
as
man.
if you stand near Briar, while she clears level 1, she will run towards you instead.
Menacingly.
So, line cooks decide to do that to Briar, and it spells disaster as level 2 for Graves. Briar cannot contest, and it looks like a big early jungle lead for Graves as he does take the Raptors as well. And he will make his way over to the blue side as there is some trading going on the top side. Garen, Mordekaiser smacking each other up, but this does spell disaster for Shiden as Mordekaiser hits the 2. And that's bad news for blue.
Yes.
And Brendan with that beautiful Prestige Jinx skin is just taking a little bit of damage here. Garen forced to use the TP, getting some damage out onto the Juggernaut. Mid lane. Looking in favor of Lysandra currently as the CS lead grows for TSI. All 3 lanes. Juggernaut waiting here to see if we can catch Shiden out. Q comes down. E hits. Garen forced to run away in silence. Just 200-year champ design.
It's fine. Fair and balanced champion.
As autos are being sling out as Graves is coming. Jinx forced to ghost. Exhaust comes down. And sums are burnt for Brendan, but Brendan is safe as they look to turn this as Briar goes berserk. Lysandra gets a fantastic root onto Fish.
Oh my god.
And is this going to be first blood? Or second blood, I should say. Over to TSI, and it is not. As a great fight from both sides, but it ends up in nothing but low health bars.
I mean, it's better than the gray screen bug.
True. As Garen dodging the E and getting a good trade there but Mordekaiser Q looks to even that out a bit. As Mordekaiser does have that fully stacked W, Garen does have to be... As Jester, a very, very good trade as Jinx will go down to the Rat IRL as Bloodline forced to run away. Can Jester get a double here? Good flash by Sid Bloodline. Shiden forced to be on the retreat. And he's in trouble. One more auto should do it. Juggernaut, 2-0.
At 5 minutes.
And that is not good. For Line Cooks is
Line.
top lane. English is a very easy language. That will spell disaster for Shiden as Mordekaiser has the gold lead. He shoves another wave into the tower that Garen can no longer retrieve. And that is just bad news bears.
I really thought Garen was going to win that.
It was close, maybe with level 6, but... Briar still looking to recover from that disastrous early game.
Right, so I think that they just need to, once Briar has level 6, they're gonna want to be a little bit more careful.
This is very true. Both solo lanes level 4. A 20 CS lead for this Jinx. Although Twitch does have a kill, which lowers the gap just a little bit. W comes down. Guardian proc for Bredicus. As Big Wave is shoved, they do have prio for this Drake. Will they elect to try and do something about this dragon?
The pings are coming out. That's... And it is a Hex Drake, but Briar did back, so...
And Lissandra getting a little bit of poke onto the Annie. As Jinx looks to shove another wave, but Graves is present as Twitch falls victim to the Chomp Chomps. As Fish does elect to start this Drake here. As Jester and Bredicus do have prio, they are looking to shove this wave in. Soraka Q does not land. Twitch E makes quick work. And Briar is nowhere near this Drake, and this Drake's gonna go to the line cooks.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's just gonna make prio for Herald.
Briar is slowly closing the CS gap that was so present in the early game.
I mean, her jungle clear is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Just press W and eat some
Yep.
candy.
Yep, that's pretty much what you do.
Oh, as Briar is taking the blue buff. Do need to be careful as blue side is answering the call. As Chrono walking right into Juggernaut. Maybe he didn't see him or what, but Juggernaut might be in trouble here as the Garen ult comes out early. Chrono trying to stay alive with no mana and no HP. As Vampire Feet Lady presses W and Juggernaut lives. Briar does not. And Fish and Bredicus are gonna look to get rid of a Guri, but Bredicus gets pulled in by Mord. And that is an insane fight that I thought that TLC had all the way. As Bredicus still looking to answer.
Health regen is insane, so.
Guarantee B comes down. Bredicus with great reaction speed to block that rocket. As
Alright,
Twitch does
slight
try to cancel.
CS lead in this bot lane.
Jinx
For
getting that
Jinx.
CS lead. Mordekaiser almost 30 CS up. Is it 20? Closer to 20. No, it's 30. Yeah, 50, 70, 30. We can do math.
Yeah. We're league players that don't do math, man.
Fish stuck here as he is forced to retreat. And Garen trying to spin to win to get rid of that Juggernaut shield as he will press W. Chrono following slightly behind. Will the Garen ult be enough? And he does not have it. Is Shiden forced to retreat. Annie, big trouble. Big lifesteal from Anonymous.
Oh, no.
And the fight turns in the favor of TSI once again. As this Mordekaiser is just feasting on the line cooks.
Yeah, Mordekaiser's a bit of a rough champ because with the amount of health regen that he's got, allows him just to keep bonking you.
This anti-heal needs to come online stat for line cooks.
Oh,
if
yeah.
they have any chance of doing anything to either Briar when she gets Stride Breaker and the Mordekaiser who already has an item in a quarter.
Yeah, anti-heal is going to be a must in this game.
TSI looking to grab this Rift Herald before Garen can sniff it out, but he does not. Guri and Chrono. Big damage, but it is not enough, and Annie gets sent right back to the gray screen. Another tussle here in the top side. As Juggernaut just cannot be stopped. Brendan forced to use the Chompers and the Ghost as he was stuck out of position with his support still on the way back from base. Redicus misses the Q. Jinx is allowed to farm safely under tower as Braum and Twitch will go for a little vacation here in the bot side river. Mordekaiser once again treating Garen like a bot game and just beating him as
he's not allowed to play this video game.
As Briar 20 gold down. Fish tries to do something as the Berserk comes down, but Graves got that Black Cleaver online. TLC to the rescue as the knockout comes down onto Anonymous. The Braum stacks are coming down as Jinx does get excited, and Brendan will just sling out the autos and hope to get more kills than one. Double kill comes down. Will Jester fall to the Jinx too? Aguri will take that one. 3-0. And it looks like this dragon will be TSI's unless Annie or Garen can pull off a miracle, but I don't think it's going to happen. Mordekaiser with just an absurd CS lead in the top lane. I don't think there is anything that TLC can do to stop this onslaught.
No, I don't think
Mordekaiser
so.
can literally 1v9. He's gonna back and probably have a mythic item or close to it. I just don't think that they can fight this Mordekaiser in the current state of this game.
No, they're gonna need to do something about him. He's a little scary right now.
Anonymous still trying to recover, but still behind, trying to be as useful. Jester clearing vision. Jinx also clearing vision. As TLC just try to deal with this absolute monstrosity that top lane has created. 4 members of TLC trying to take down this Mord as Moore does elect to ult the Graves as he does ghost and ends up outside of the ult with nothing and forced to retreat there. Jinx just a little bit ahead, but taking tower aggro.
Ooh.
As he expected to do more damage there, but did not. It's Mordekaiser just taking a break from beating up the bot lane. I wonder if we'll see some lane switches here, or top lane, excuse me.
Yeah, I would expect to see some. I mean, Mordekaiser's top tier 1 is he took tier 1, so
Mordekaiser
he to keep bullying Garen, or
yeah. I think he just creates pressure elsewhere and forces multiple members of TSI or TLC to answer. Still no heal cut for TLC.
I feel like that's still a very it's an underestimated item.
100%. Like if Garen just grabbed that Executioner's Calling instead of the Stride Breaker maybe, and I don't know. It's just they need heal cut. They have too many players that heal. They have the Soraka, they have the Briar, they have the Mordekaiser, and it's gonna show here that they have no heal cut, and TLC just digging themselves further and further and further into this deficit. Whoops. As Shiden, is it Shiden or Sheeden? I don't know.
I think it's Shiden.
As this Mordekaiser is just taking absolutely no damage. The Jack show is online. I really just don't know what this Garen can do other than just try and clear the wave and hope to keep most of the HP. Level 10.
I think that's really all we can expect.
As Jinx does poke under the tower, Anonymous and Juggernaut are sitting topside. And they do elect to go in as Fish is in huge trouble here, but Redicus with a giant ult to even out this fight, and Anonymous looking to try and get out. Shiden probably goes down here, and they do as the rest of TSI look to come to Juggernaut's aid, even though he probably doesn't need it. And TLC will fall again, a 10-kill lead, a 5K gold lead, and it is looking real bleak. As Jester 1v1s the Jinx, you can never 1v1 the Twitch as another hyper carry with ult. He will just beat you. As mid tower has yet to fall. As Rift Herald is spawning. Fish looking to grab the red buff and head up that way probably. Jester getting some solo plating. He will not be present for this Rift Herald fight. Aguri trying to just get rid of this mid tower. So pesky. And they cannot fight at this rift. They will give it. And will look to prepare for Drake. Once again.
I mean, at this point, do you really want to fight?
That's scary. Still no anti-heal for TLC. As Mordekaiser almost finished with a third item, sub 20 minutes. $10 CS lead for the Jinx.
Yeah, she's farming very well.
Twitch can still 1v1 her though. As Vision will come down and Brendan and the gang will take this Drake. I don't think there will be an answer from TLC. It's crisis mode in the comms right now, I would assume.
I think,
what can you do against the 7-0 Mordekaiser? The Garen Mordekaiser matchup is very Mordekaiser favorite, unfortunately. Fish just tries to steal it and is unsuccessful.
Oh, no.
Gets pulled back in by the Mordekaiser. Gray screen simulator for Fish. TLC just trying to peel for the Twitch. As Twitch does elect to use the ult, he is getting big damage out, but is stunned. And Berserk goes Briar, and Jinx will just right-click, and the TP comes down from the Garen, and that was probably not the move. And he does get a kill there as the Annie. There. And the Leandries could get Sid. And it does! What? A Tibbers outplay there by walking. Oh my goodness.
This game is wild.
8-0 Mordekaiser. At this point, it's just a bot game for this Mordekaiser. He is so far ahead. They cannot do anything to stop this guy. Executioner's calling online for the Graves. It's a start. Garen focusing on building something else. As Mordekaiser will try and just be a pest over here in this topside jungle. He's probably going to 1v3, to be honest. Big shields come out. As Aguri goes golden, as Briar hops in and gets rid of the Twitch. Is Chrono next? Chrono says hello to the gray screen as TSI favors that fight there, as this is probably a Baron for TSI.
Oh yeah, this is just gonna be a free Baron.
Free Baron. Garen, too much CS down. Briar has been able to fight her way back into this game, which is very good to see. The Jinx is scaling at a steady rate. The Annie just can't figure it out, unfortunately. And that will be Baron over to the side of the solo invaders.
So Briar picked up the Black Cleaver. So we've got Black Cleaver on both junglers. And no Mythic on Brood.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And I'm guessing that Jinx is gonna go the IE.
It's looking like it.
Item.
Not too many threats for that Jinx to warrant the Gale Force pick, so the IE will probably be the answer. Jinx grabs the red buff, grabs the mid wave, and the storm is... We are in the eye of the hurricane here, as they would call it. As the tier 1 falls, is Mordekaiser just doing what Mordekaiser does. No objectives on the map as the game has slowed down just a little bit. Both teams looking to maximize the gold. If we take a look at the gold here, Jinx does have a deficit to the Twitch. Twitch does have more gold just by a little bit. But if we take a look at topside, 11,200 gold to 6,500. That is just...
Oh my god.
That sucks. Aguri with
That
a
feels
great
bad.
get out, and Mordekaiser will miss the big hand. Twitch does elect to use the ult here, but he will get zilch for it. And TSI will back off. Jinx will grab the wave. Mordekaiser will grab another tower, I'm assuming, and it is... W comes down. And that is a Briar ult coming in. Jinx a little bit out of position to follow up. Jinx, no autos coming down, and Anonymous will fall. What a decision there. I think a little bit hesitant there on the side of Brendan. He is a little... And it does not matter. Mordekaiser will press W. And what a gap by Juggernaut. As he pulls one of them in, and he's just going to 1v9. Heal cut is online for the Graves. Garen still no heal cut. The rest of the team still no heal cut. And emotes come down from Juggernaut as he will join his partner in crime. Juggernaut will fall. Big shutdown goes to the champion that probably didn't need it. And Chrono dies to the minions. Oh, it's close. As Brendan and Bloodline putting some DPS onto this Drake. Bredicus trying to get some information for his team. Will the ult come down? This Drake is over. Soul point goes to TSI. Yeah, really needed that shutdown on Graves. 100%. Like the champion that needed it the most didn't get it. And the champion that's most behind and like is probably the most useless this game got it. So, I mean, the Tibbers did get the kill, but so it's a little bit of a Tibbers gap, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
So TSI resets all around. IE's probably finished for this Jinx. As Mordekaiser put a magnet on his team and is now never going to join them ever again. Spreadicus clearing vision, trying to just... I think Jester just has a gold lead just because of the fact that TSI is dropping so many pink wards and Jester just gets them all. Let's check gold again. Yeah, Twitch does have a gold lead.
That's crazy.
Still on the Jinx.
We're as far ahead. They're like 7K up and there's a gold lead on it.
Yeah, Twitch doing a real good job to stay in this one. A little bit of a quiet couple of minutes as we wait for the next objective to come up as both teams are just grabbing gold, grabbing camps. As a fight goes down here, Anonymous caught out, but does hit the Berserk and will fall as cannot control the champion. Aguri does flash and use the ult, and what an ult from Aguri, who will fall instead. Brendan maintaining the distance. As that was a favorite fight for TLC as they catch out a couple members of TSI who got a little bit overconfident. As Juggernaut looking to lead the way into the battlefield as Shiden does get rid of the healing E-Girl, and Brendan trying to put some autos down but realizes that he's going back to the gray screen. And Juggernaut is left to 1v9. What can he do? Takes one down, presses W. Twitch getting the autos needed, and he goes golden. Waiting for the W to come back, and Graves with a big shutdown. And that is what TLC needed to stay in this game.
Definitely a start. Now they just have to kind of keep the Mordekaiser under control.
TLC showing that they will not go down without every single resource used. And this Graves, Mortal Reminders online, Garen elects to go for the Hole Breaker here.
Interesting, okay.
Interesting choice. Mordekaiser has 4 items.
I mean, at this point, I would just focus on the heal cut and like building for the team, but...
Vision coming down, Aguri does get a stun off. As TSI looking to try and get this Baron without a fight from TLC. Huge shutdown for Graves. As he almost has a mythic item. Probably electing to go for that Sunderer again. As this Baron will fall to the red team. Early smite, I saw that. As Juggernaut frontlining as Jinx trying to get some autos in on Shiden. Garen trying to dive the back line but doesn't have the items to do it. Bredicus causing a lot of trouble for Juggernaut as they just decide to take down the Mordekaiser and go after the rest.
Oh my.
As the fight takes a break here, Graves gets the double. The flash comes down. Does he have enough to get rid of Sid as the Jinx W does land? They still are looking to chase. And the 2 members of TSI will get out. Huge, huge, huge shutdowns for TLC. That's a big fight that they needed. The gold lead just gets smaller and smaller. And let's see what goes on for this next Drake.
This gold gap is definitely closing in for TLC.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
he's another Infernal. I like Infernal Drakes.
And
Twitch does not have a mythic, which is very interesting.
yeah, I had to spend that big amount of gold for that QSS.
Gotta pay the QSS tax.
This Graves does have the Sunder. That's a huge power spike. Brendan's still maintaining a CS lead, but still being down in gold, about 400.
That's wild. How is that far behind? I mean, it's not far behind, but
It's both teams grabbing gold, no objectives on the map. Farming, farming, farming for both sides. Twitch trying to get a little more gold in his pocket. Resets coming down for TSI. Let's check the items.
There?
Jinx selecting to go LDR third.
This Annie's performance is much better this team than last. I have to say that.
Absolutely. I think the shutdown helped. And heel cut comes down. Garen grabs the heel cut. Annie grabs the heel cut. And TLC is starting to figure it out. Juggernaut, his gold lead, still 5,500, but Graves just a little bit behind him with 13K. So closing the gold gap.
Let's see. Alright, so Annie's got Leandries, Sandra's got the Ludens. Just a standard Turok build, nothing too wild.
And the hot take from chat, they would like to see a frozen heart from the Mord.
Yeah.
Tension's building as we wait for the next objective to come up as both teams just trading waves with each other. TSI looking to build Prio in all three lanes as Juggernaut kind of in a little bit of trouble here. As the Fed Graves trying to take him down, Mordekaiser will not heal as much off the W as all members of TLC come to take down the raid boss. He will go golden as the Twitch ult misses most of the seconds, but it does not matter. Get out of here, Mordekaiser. TP comes down from the Garen. They sniff it out and they're looking to go to the bot lane.
That's a 50-second respawn timer. Lord.
Big resets, no objectives. Let's see what TSI likes to do here. What a competitive series from both teams. Such
Absolutely.
a massive gold lead for TSI here in this early game. But TLC just showing that they can come back and be relentless time and time again. The second game after falling behind so severely in the early game and coming back in the late game and hanging. Gold deficit not too large. There still is one though. As Aguri giving Bredicus some free fruit. As a TP comes in from the Mord. Both teams funnel towards the dragon as Juggernaut does get Braum passive as Twitch will just use the damage, and Juggernaut does have to use the ult, but he is unfortunately going to have to come out of that. And it is a great fight as TLC is forced to retreat here as Shiden trying to get the leaper off onto Juggernaut, and it will not, as I think this spells disaster for TLC as Brendan decided to play the video game, and he will fall. Stopwatch drops, and that might be it. What a resilient fight from TLC to keep it close. But TSI gets the great engage there. They do too much damage to the Mordekaiser, which makes him have to ult in a position that he probably didn't want to. And the Jinx with the machine gun. And TSI takes game 3. What a team fight there to end the game. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry, I need some musica. Let's check the draft. Actually, let's check post-match stats. So here are the post-match stats of the game. As you can see,
Mordekaiser damage.
More damage. Big. The biggest factor there. He did go Anathema's Chains, and he just put it on the Twitch. That's a strat, for sure. And what a fight by TLC to just keep it close. Garen just turbo sprinting it in the early game, and that just caused some disaster. And I just think TSI was too far ahead, and with the right team fight, they just ended the game.
So, if TSI wins this, that means that they win the series.
This is true. TSI is now up 2-1. And we'll just do this. Team Solo Invade gets the win, making it 2-1. And we'll prepare for the draft here. All right. And we're back.
All right.
Checking it out.
All right, so TSI taking...
Oh, I need to.
No, TLC is taking red side.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm stuck in the champ select. Or like the order.
Oh no!
Okay. No, I didn't want that. There we go. Well, I'll just have to wait until someone decides to... I think they're just taking the...
Or maybe you're just gonna play this game and it's
I
just
guess
all
so.
secret tactic, you know?
Yeah. They have to forfeit a... what's it called? Forfeit a pick, though, if they're gonna emergency sub. We'll just goof around again.
That's mad.
So what if we just did this? And did the draft? Just like that? Or what? What do you think?
There you go. You know what? I really like it because it kind of gives them like an eye patch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Oh god. Why? His eye's not that big.
Sorry, we're goofing off.
There you go. Perfect.
There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Just waiting on this draft. Jinx B1 Prio. I didn't type that. Oh, cause I'm still logged into me. This is a good song. What is this? Yone, of course. Just waiting for this to start. Here's some highlights for the 90th time.
Oh, we're just messing everything up.
I guess so. There we go. I can spectate. Sorry, water break. Woo!
Yeah, I drink a coffee.
It is beautiful.
This is when my night usually starts.
All right. Both teams are in position, as you can see. Spec Link has been thrown. And we're just Bing chilling. Thinking, all right, as we wait for this draft, we will be right back.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. I just have to make sure my child is in bed.
Okay. Let's get on with this draft. When they're ready. They are ready for the draft.
All right, let's go.
Thanks for hanging out. Someone in the Misery server was posting not so good things, so we had to ban them.
Oh, I missed stuff.
There we go. They are ready. Let's get this draft underway.
Oh, Juggernaut told me no. What the?
Juggernaut. How dare you? Game 4. I'm on my hands and knees, begging for somebody to play Kaisa.
Yeah, no, Juggernaut said no.
Juggernaut, please.
I mean, we're asking nicely.
I have to figure out where I recorded this VOD. I have no idea where it is. Lovely. A Nivea ban coming down. Quick bans for both sides.
I feel like in Best of Fives, you kind of just want to get through the drafts.
Yeah.
The draft phase.
Oh, and Jinx bans for TSI.
No way.
They might elect for the Ashe pick here. They might be one Ashe. We'll see what comes down. Or they could, be one another champion. And there comes the Ashe.
Oh my god.
As it's hovered. We'll see.
You guys make me sad.
And, they thought about the Ashe, but it was not set in stone, and they elect for the Graves. Red deciding what to pick here.
Tahm Kench.
They will look for the Braum. And Ashe. Kench's line cooks will take the Ashe away from TSI. And Sivir is being hovered.
I told Brendan that I wasn't coming back if he didn't pick Kaisa.
Kaisa is not a good pick into Ashe, so Sivir might be the answer. Let's see what they elect to do. Giving it some thought, maybe too much, as the timer hits 0 and Sivir will be picked. Alistar being hovered for TSI.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking about the Nautilus. Pick has not been set in stone yet. And the Nautilus will come through, as it will be Seraphine somewhere, probably mid. 13 seconds left for the first ban of Phase 2.
Now the Seraphim pick. I don't know how I feel about the Seraphim pick.
They ban the Mord, which elects the Garen to be played. It should give away that they're looking Garen. Let's go, Graves. They get the Braum counter pick. GG, Graves feels bad. As Tryndamere banned for TSI, as the top laners will be focused. As timer runs out, they will elect to ban Alawi. Getting rid of Juggernaut's split pushing power. It's okay, he'll just pick something else and split push with it. Let's see what the last blue ban brings. Viego will be banned. A strong pick.
He is not possessing anyone this game.
15 seconds left, and the Nocturne will come down. 4 Kench's line cooks. They think that's the answer.
You know, for being Tahm Kench's line cooks, they don't have Tahm Kench pick.
This is true.
I feel like it's false advertisement.
Thanks, Newport. I appreciate that very much. Lissandra being hovered. They have ran out of time. And Lissandra will be picked.
Oh.
Along with a Broloff hover.
I mean, once he gets that Ragnarok, that'll be terrifying.
It's going to be a little bit of pain. He can just walk right by Braum and Seraphim. TLC once again not bringing a whole lot of frontline for the ADC, but it worked in game 2. Nocturne will probably elect to go that Strikebreaker Black Cleaver build again.
Oh,
Kled
no.
being hovered.
Oh, God. Okay.
A Bruiser team for the side of Kench's line cooks. What are they cooking? Because clearly it was not Tahm Kench.
I know. Rude. But they did take Kled, and Kled is just terrifying. Whenever I hear his ult come out, I'm like, oh man, where's he going?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game 4.
It will be good for team fights, as Kled speeds everybody up to just zoom all over, so. Definitely liking the draft from both sides. Even though no one picked the one thing that we've asked for.
This is true.
I did yell at Brendan in DMs, so he is well aware that I am unhappy with him, so.
They are ready.
They are ready.
And let's see. As we move in to game number 4. Both teams picking their champs. And we'll wait for that spectator delay.
Welcome to the world, no heroes and villains. Welcome to the war, we've only begun. So pick up your weapon and face it. There's blood on the ground, go and take it. You get one shot to make it out alive. So higher and higher you chase it. It's deep in your bones, go and take it. This is your moment, now is your time. So prove yourself and rise, rise. Make them remember you. Push through heaven. Rise, rise. They will remember you. Welcome to the climb up, reach for the summit. Visions brave, the one false step lead the end. So higher and higher you chase it. It's deep in your blood, go and take it. This is your moment. Take to the skies, go prove yourself and rise, rise. Make them remember you. Push through heaven. Rise, rise. They will remember you. It is you fight among the dead beneath the dirt. Or do you know yet? Or do you want it? And when the giants call to ask you what you're worth, or do you know yet? We don't die. Prove yourself and
Okay. Game 3, or Game 4, holy cow, officially underway. Doing scoreboard. There we go. TSI electing for an all 5. Start on the bot side of the map. Whoops, excuse me.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
There we go. Alright. They're just hanging out, waiting. As TLC elects for a 5-point anti-invade. As I don't think TLC had any objections to the consensus that they're not going to invade this game. But here we go. Need to.
I think that I can confidently say that if they had pissed Kaiser, would have been an easy GG. But you know what? We'll get them next time. It's alright.
Yeah. Keck, me when I appreciate gank. That is me. A good leash. Fish. Starting on the bot side of the map is Graves. Starts on the bot side of the map as well. They start leashless, so Sivir and Nautilus can get a little bit of prio in this lane. Juggernaut and Shiden already going at it. Already.
It's gonna be a bonk fest.
Ash getting an auto off. Very excited to see the outcome of this game.
I'm excited to see what the Sivir does into an Ashe, because I love Sivir. She's a great ADC. Strong and doesn't need to scale late game as her damage is consistent, but
Uh-oh. Juggernaut in trouble. As he does get the level up at a clutch time. And Shiden will back off and look to get the wave. No, not Kaisa is int, but I didn't see the pick ban. Listen, my friend, I've been begging for 4 games for someone to play Kaisa, but it's just not going to happen.
I mean,
Jinx
they're
is
just
the
not
pick
letting
ban
us
right
have
now.
it.
Both teams, whoever picks Jinx just wins. It's been the story of this series. So we head into game 4. Brendan, first time playing Sivir this series, as the Jinx was banned and the Ashe was taken from him. Bloodline trying to hold the wave. It's Chrono, a bit of a health deficit here in the mid lane. That's been the story. And Juggernaut and Fish. What a spell shield from Fish, as Juggernaut still looks to pursue regardless. As Aguri's right behind, along with Anonymous. It's low tides here in the early game. Gold about dead even. Just a couple hundred lead for the side of TSI. Chrono, kind of in a rough spot, takes the damage. Also has no mana. As Nautilus does not get the hook off. Riot Games. Aguri just trying to bully Chrono. And Nocturne looking to do something silly and goofy here in this mid lane. Aguri sniffs it out. And Fish will back off. And look to take the Raptors away from Graves. He will just ward them instead. His Raptors comes up. Great ward timer for Fish to get some information for his team. Juggernaut.
Back at it again.
Showing signs of dominance here in the top lane once again, building a fat lead on this Kled. Jester and Bredicus just trying to maintain even.
I mean, they're doing very well at like staying even across the board. So
First Drake is up. Fish is on the bottom side of the map. Graves looking to go, maybe do a little bit of counter jungling. They could run into each other here at the Raptors. As they will. The pink ward has been dropped. And Anonymous trying to take as much gold away from Fish, as Fish does hit the spell shield off. Chrono and Aguri right behind. They ignore each other and decide to go for the junglers who are low. Fish still wanting to fight. And first blood over to Anonymous.
at 6 minutes.
Great first blood. The flash comes down from Aguri, but he will live. That was kind of funny how both Chrono and Aguri just walked side by side and then just went for the junglers who were low. I thought that was kind of funny. Bloodline, Roman here in the mid. Will force off. Sivir does have that really good wave clear. So Bloodline can impact the map just a little bit more. As Shiden needs to get back on the Scarl. As he has closed the farm deficit just a little bit, but it looks like Juggernaut will beat him off the Scarl again. Shiden trying to stay alive, but the tower shot is the deciding factor, and both top laners will leave broken and bruised.
Unfortunate. Unlucky.
Chrono once again low health and low mana, as Aguri is full mana and just building a CS lead again. This Nocturne is on the bot side of the map. Aguri looking for a deep ward. Anonymous trying to finish up the red buff for this dragon fight. Brendan trying to steal, trying to force the smite. He is forced to use smite, and he does not have another smite for a long time. Great recognition by Brendan.
Absolutely.
As this first Drake will go over to TSI uncontested.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a great way to make sure that you secure that dragon by forcing out the opposing jugglers.
Do I give up my blue buff? Both bot lanes. Let's take a look at the gold. As gold is pretty much even in the bot lane. Bredicus does decide to go in as Nautilus hits the Q at the right time to put himself in a better position to get out of there, but the Ashe ult comes down.
Oh no.
And Jester breaking the double zeros here in the bot lane. With the kill, the Nocturnal gets nothing.
Ooh.
And Aguri will just send Nocturne back to the gray screen. So a 1-for-1 down here so far in the bot lane. Brendan walking up to try and get the wave. I'm not sure what we're doing, Brendan. That was a terrible decision to walk that way. Probably just baiting for Anonymous, who is trying to do some damage with the Braum shield.
Comes in clutch. And now there are so many members down here in the bot lane.
Party in the bot lane. As Jester and Bredicus will back off. Anonymous decides to go on reset, as well as the Sivir. Kled will take a reset as well. CS dead even in the bot lane. Bit of a CS differential there in the mid lane. And Olaf will probably hit a reset here. No, he won't. He'll just dance. As Nautilus is mid trying to impact the map, while Sivir
Gets solo XP.
just getting some solo XP. Nautilus doing the Chad thing and holding the wave for the mid laner.
Doing the Chad thing. It's a late call pickup by Sivir.
Very late. And Olaf does have the level advantage, but walking into the enemy minions, as those minions do a lot of damage,
oh no.
As it is an uh-oh
By Juggernaut.
for a Juggernaut. Will he get out? The ult forced to be used, but Bredicus will pick up the kill. Ghost down, flash down, no sums for this Olaf. And it's looking like that was not the play. That's a free rift over to TLC. 3 members of TSI are bot lane. Forcing this Ashe off of this wave. Dirty farming her a little bit.
Yeah.
And Brendan continues to get a CS lead and some plates down here in the bot lane. Great way to zone by Aguri. Brendan will just press Q and W on the wave, and they can honestly get another plate here and get out. They have a lot of gold to spend. Oh, pretty close. They realize that the Ashe ult does come down. TP comes in from the Lissandra. And Jester and the gang will back up. Chrono trying to come to the aid. Ashe will hit the reset. Olaf in a good position to trade here. As Olaf will dirty farm the Kled. As Nocturne is looking for something top side. As there is a fight here, and goodbye Chrono as the Seraphine, her act is over. And I think Juggernaut has also met his match. The Nocturne ult gets the kill.
It was a little bit aggressive of Juggernaut to be there, but...
Yeah, especially with a global ult like Nocturne. Bloodline getting kited to oblivion, and he will go down in order for Brendan to get out. Jester with another kill. Chrono at 20 CS deficit. As Sivir continues to build the lead.
Ooh. Graves opted to go for the Yumus.
Graves going Yumus this time around. Realized they have a little bit more front lines to go around. Olaf's gonna get real tanky with that Ravenous. Nautilus is obviously just real tanky by default. Anonymous trying to clear some vision, but looks like he will just bypass the vision and go back to it because he cannot catch the Ashe and the Braum. Nautilus will get the gold from the pink ward and clear that one. Jester and Bredicus backing off. Nocturne is bot side of the map. Dragon is up. Kled gets the big rope on, but Juggernaut does not care. It looks like there might be a trade here, as Olaf does miss the Q and needs to go pick up his axe. Olaf will dirty farm knowing that Drake is up.
Oh, it's a Mountain Drake. This is one that both teams want to fight for.
Gold lead 1,000 for Team Solo Invade. And Chrono really needs to back up here. The flash stun and Seraphine. The tour dates are over for this champion. See if they can pick off Brett. Brett will not be picked
Still
off.
about a 1k gold lead, which is really not that much.
Not a huge gold lead. But TSI seems to just be in the right place at the right time. Making good plays, focusing objectives. Olaf did get caught out, but they will elect to give this Drake. Nocturne is heading to the top side of the map, where Olaf is just dirty farming.
Dirty farming.
Alright, it looks like Olaf's in trouble here, but he will give his life for the Drake. Oh my goodness, will he live? Oh, Seraphine.
Oh my
the
gosh.
ult comes out a little late. Flash comes down for Fish. And Juggernaut might get out. He does. So,
He does. Wow.
So he's got to be careful here. Kled is still under tower with a rift. Olaf is forced to back. He does cancel the back. Oh, here comes the Ash ult. That's going to kill him.
Oh
And it
my
does
gosh.
Connect.
It does not kill him though. But now Nocturne
now
will.
he's good
Yeah.
night, Juggernaut. And there is some action going down. Anonymous does get the blue buff. Fish, dirty farming the wave so Kled can get the tower.
Turret has been destroyed.
And that's a Mountain Drake over to TSI, then a top tier 1 with Rift over to TLC. Ravenous Hydra is online for Olaf. Sivir does hit level 9 and elects for the far side. Anonymous taking his second blue buff because he did take the one from Nocturne. Sivir with a bit of a gold lead here, as Brendan just doing what he does best on Sivir, pressing Q and W.
Absolutely. And spell shielding occasionally.
It's great. Aguri, top side here with Shiden. As second rift of the game is pretty close to coming up. Uh-oh. Nocturne will come down, as Lissandra is forced to ult. Aguri does get some of the HP back, as Ashe ult seals the deal for that. Brendan kind of stuck here. Does not hit the spell shield. Jester will beat up on Brendan. Get the Braum passive, get the kill. Now that is a 3-0 Ashe with a 300 gold bounty. That's good for TSI. Chrono trying to hold the wave against the Olaf. Bloodline takes an auto. A Q down, but not quite in tower range like he was hoping. He does ult. TP comes down from Aguri. Post kill. And that will go down. Aguri does get the shutdown. Bloodline trying to frontline for the Graves. Anonymous will not get the kill on Bredicus, as Bredicus uses the Braum shield and it just gets him out of harm's way. As they will, Bloodline does elect to go in, and Anonymous gets the kill, and Aguri baiting it out, I guess, pressing ult, but Goes golden for the second time. And that's a tier 1 tower and a favorable trade for TSI.
Very nicely played.
Juggernaut trying to take this tier 2.
Doing, he's very brave. I will give him that.
Juggernaut hits the Q, but it's not enough to kill Chrono. As the Ash ult will come down, but the mana pool just enough to press R. As Olaf will escape with his life. Third dragon of the game up. TSI obviously looking to put Soul Point on for their team.
This would be very good for them to get Soul Point.
Fish just drastically trying to clear the top side of the map before the Drake comes up. Realizing he's got to get that second item online.
Yeah.
Redicus looking to get some deep vision.
His looks like Fish might be opting to go. Maybe drop Rift top.
Fish drops Rift top.
There we go.
Goes immediately towards the Drake. That's going to be the tier 2 fall. Hopefully. And then Olaf. Okay, a little bit too much time on Fish here. As the third Drake of the game does spawn, TLC in pretty good position to contest this. We are going to see a big fight here as Brendan is joining. Olaf coming down as well. Ults available for everybody except for the Ash. And Jester just a little bit too far in the front line as Olaf diving in the back line. Chrono in big trouble here as members of the red health bars just continue to fall. Juggernaut will fall. But 4 members remain for TSI. And this will be Soul Point at 20 minutes.
I mean, a 4-for-1 trade is definitely not bad here. We traded 4 members of TLC for 1 member of TSI, so not bad.
It's all these T teams. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can't keep them straight, man.
20 CS lead for Sivir. Ash with just a little bit of a frontline position there and got beat up immediately. Olaf immediately running into the back line. And that's what kind of sealed the deal for TLC and that team fight. The ADC losing the shutdown, dying fast, and then it was just all over from there. Baron is up. We have hit the 20-minute mark in this game. Bloodline trying to clear some vision. Redicus rejoining his ADC in the mid lane. See if they can try and take this tier 1 mid, but they will not. Sivir has too good of wave clear.
Yeah, her wave clear is very good. 3 members of TSI do hold bounties. 600 on Graves, 150 on Lysandra, 150 on Sivir.
Uh-oh, Chrono realizing that he cannot ult because
there's an
Olaf has R and he has CC immune. Both teams looking to try and maybe get some vision pressure over this Baron. TSI is able to get mid prio a lot faster than TLC can just because of the Sivir wave clear. Juggernaut just beating Chrono to death. Chrono shoving the wave as TLC do have some good wards in there to get some information until a scanner pops up and then they're all gone. But they do get information, realize that resets are coming down. They are moving towards the Baron. Braum does elect to reset. Olaf taking the bot camps from Nocturne.
Rude.
Yeah, he stole them. It's just he needs to pay for those. Seraphine will reset as the Nocturne ult comes down. What are they going to do here? As they will do nothing. As the Nocturne ult is down right before this Baron. wards all over.
Yeah, there's so much vision here. So
Wards
much
are
vision
all
going on.
over this top-sided river as Nocturne sitting. Uh-oh, Anonymous in a little bit of trouble here as the knockup does come down.
Gosh.
Nautilus trying to frontline, but Shiden just hopping onto Anonymous, and Anonymous will not fall, but he is not in a position to fight anymore. Azaguri and company will clean up as Sid Bloodline trying to finish off Fish, but it is not enough damage.
Oh.
And TLC
Oh,
winning this fight, turning the tides once again. And Juggernaut just...
Juggernaut's being a pain in base, so...
Yeah, do they elect to go for the Baron here? Do they have the damage? Seraphine trying to go back and stop this onslaught, but Juggernaut will take this in hit for free. Sivir and Graves on reset. They're coming back to this Baron to see if they can stop it. They can. So Juggernaut will get the inhib. Brendan will get a couple kills here, I think. And I think that is just a really, really, really good macro play from the side of TSI. And Bredicus is now in trouble. Anonymous is very fast. And the ult comes down, and Anonymous gets the kill. 7-0 for the Graves. 5-1 for the Sivir. And Aguri TP's in to help. And they're going to look to take this Baron now. Shiden is their only hope right now. Juggernaut realized that his work is done in the bot lane, so he's just going to go ahead and try and take this mid-tier 3 while TSI tries to take the Baron. 8k health, 7k. Juggernaut providing us some distraction. 2,000 health, and that's a free Baron.
Oh my goodness. Alright, we do have Chemtech up. If they are able to secure this, this is soul for them. And it's a Chemtech soul, which is one of like my favorite drakes ever, so.
Gold lead slowly climbing for TSI. As Aguri will get this tier 1 top pretty close to coming down. And Juggernaut realizes that this Ashe is probably in trouble and just beats the daylights out of Jester, and Bredicus caught out as well, and that is not good. Kled trying to 1v9, but realizing he's just the third member of TLC to head back to the gray screen. What a disaster for TLC. And Aguri realizes, hey, I don't need to be there. My team's just doing all the work. Nocturne will ult. Let's see how Aguri decides to play this. Fish just getting some autos off. Aguri decides to ult Fish, trying to do the damage, but Aguri just too bad. And TLC are marching in. A great pick pre-Dragon for TSI.
Absolutely.
And this is looking bleaker and bleaker and bleaker for TLC. Top tier 3 falls. The inhibitor will follow shortly after. And they will elect to back off and maybe go for soul point here. All 3 inhibs are down. TLC are on the back ropes. It's the bottom of the 9th. They are down by way too many gold, way too many kills. And it is...
Yeah, this a little bit rough on the side of TLC.
Yeah, it's just copium now for TLC, unfortunately. as TSI will probably get this Baron. TLC just realizing that they're probably in trouble. The double super minions are coming in. A big root from Aguri, as that will spell the end for TLC.
Yeah.
As Shiden jumps into all members of TSI.
Oh my gosh.
And that is it.
Anonymous does go down though.
Double kill for the Sivir. A dominating macro performance from Juggernaut. Kled could not answer the call, unfortunately. And as the 2 Nexus towers fall, TLC have to reflect on where it went wrong. They had a really good fight there in the middle of the game that we thought maybe could turn the tide. And TSI win the series 3 games to 1.
Done. That was a very well played series.
Now just hold on 1 second.
I think Juggernaut and Brendan should come in here and explain to us as to why they did not pick Kai'Sa.
But it is we just gotta play this real quick.
You're gonna get buttons taken away from you.
TSI taking the win against. Let's lower this to an acceptable volume, and let's. Where am I going here? I don't even know what's TSI win. I guess I don't know. Anyways, I think they should come in here and just came back to see TSI dance. TSI win the series 3-1. TSI winning. Let's get a post-game interview from anybody.
I asked Brendan.
Nice.
But he seems to be ignoring me, so.
Sid, get interviewed. Sid, get in here. I don't have drag perms.
Hey.
Hey! Welcome in.
Thanks. Apparently my team decided that I'm going against my choice.
Perfect. That's what we like to hear. All right.
Well, then Juggernaut's dodging us, apparently, so.
Well, he's definitely watching.
Is he? Tell
Oh,
us your thoughts on some of these gold swinging fights that turned in favor of TLC, and what was the comms like?
I'm gonna be honest though, one of the biggest, best things that we've gotten over since season 1 is actually like if we lose a fight, things like that, immediately getting over the negative aspect, talking about how to improve upon it and not have it happen again. That's the number one thing I will give credit to the team for off bat. I will say that.
I'm here. I've been dragged.
Hello. You've been dragged.
I've been dragged in. I can't help it.
Juggernaut, when you got absolutely monstrous fed on that Mordekaiser, what was your game plan?
I just try to. It's something actually. Alan was trying. Alan's our coach, and he was trying to get me to do more. Is like group with the rest of the team and get advantages. So basically, I was just trying to show up to fights, make sure that I ulted the enemy jungler. I was gonna ult the Twitch originally, but he built QSS instantly, which is good on him. But ult the Graves every fight and make sure they can never get a dragon. And I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, a couple gold swinging fights in that game for TLC, but TSI ended up coming on top.
I will point out our objective control has been on point, and I'm absolutely happy with the team on that.
Very true. You guys were on top of
Absolutely.
every single objective so early.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah,
great timers on the wards too, to ward raptors and stuff, and it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I a lot of this, I'm gonna be honest, I got to give credit to our coach. He's been on top of it, teaching us
True.
a lot of different things, not just matchups, but also, things to look for, small things. So honestly, a lot of kudos to Alan for that.
Awesome. I guess.
Hey, also thanks to you guys for holding on for 4 games, by the way.
Oh, no
True.
problem.
I really appreciate that.
We're being chilling. We were over game 1. I just figuring it out. Never used OBS before in my life, so I had to figure it out real fast.
Very
figured
nice.
out.
Well, you did it.
So, yeah, thanks to Brendan. Like, I guess in that game 1 performance on Brendan's Ashe, like, what was the game plan? Was like protect Ashe or Or what was it?
Generally, that's my plan. But we have multi-layered plans. We don't just try and go and put everything in one bucket. Even when Mord gets fed, as an example, we don't try and rely simply on that. So we have a few different things going at the same time, typically. Not to give too much away.
Awesome. Well, good on you guys. Do you have any questions, Loki?
No, I mean, like, you played really well. You can definitely tell that there's a lot of built-up synergy between you guys. Like, everything just kind of flowed. You guys looked great on screen. You guys did a banger job. So, congrats to you guys.
This is my second comp series with this team.
Nice.
Okay.
But we've been playing a lot outside of that, to be fair.
Awesome.
It's criminal. I
will have to yell at the team. I just looked at the vision scores. I'm not happy.
Well, so in the bracket, who's next for TSI?
I would have to double check. I actually don't know off the top of my head.
I'm not following either.
I want to say, is it Inferno? No, I think Inferno's on the other side.
Gotcha.
So
I don't know where the
Misery
bracket is. Is it Amethyst Phoenix?
It looks like Inferno. No, hold on.
I don't even know where the bracket is. Otherwise, I would find
This is not quite right here. Oh, it's gonna get to. Yeah, it looks like it is Infernia. Misery's, I think, on the opposite side of the bracket.
Nice.
So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let's update this. 3-1 TSI.
I think we fought Infernia already, didn't we? Yeah, that was our last
Yeah,
time we played.
That was your first year intro. Yeah.
Yo, this is gonna be an interesting rematch.
Oh yeah, especially after you guys clapped them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that being said, I mean, let's be honest. Smokestacks is one of the better top laners too. So if we're gonna run into that, wait, just Smokestacks? It's Infernia, right?
Yeah, I remember because he was the one that I played versus week 1.
Yeah, so I mean, he's one of the better top laners. So I mean, that'll be interesting for you again.
No comment.
No comment. Well, congratulations to TSI for moving on in the ALL playoffs. It was an absolute pleasure to cast your guys' games. They were 4 very, very exciting games with not a whole lot of downtime to recollect. So lots of good
trying
fights.
to keep them interesting.
Yeah, right.
So just congratulations to both teams. TLC held on for a lot longer.
I was gonna say they were not pushovers by any means. They were absolutely amazing.
They had some they had some really good gold swings that some worked in their favor and some did not. So
yeah, and I'm just actually really happy they got to come with their full roster. There were some technical issues that our Jester was having, so it's really good that he was able to actually perform and play. So I'm really happy about that.
Perfect.
It's always better to face a team at their full capacity and then win rather than going, oh well, technical issues or what have you. So I'm honestly, like I said, I'm happy that we got to face them at full power.
Awesome.
Well,
congrats to you guys. And
thank you.
I don't know when the next cast is going to be, but stay tuned for the schedule. Excuse me. Stay tuned for the schedule in the Discord, and GG's to TSI.
Absolutely.
Brendan, do you need me to do anything else?
We've been struggle busing tonight, so
I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything else or something, but
here it is. Oh yeah, and Juggernaut, if you could just let Kaisa through next time,
dude.
No. I don't think either team wanted Kaisa. I mean,
no, neither team. She's kind of weak right now.
What?
You hold your tongue right now.
Nope, I'm a Juggernaut. I'm a Nautilus main. I love Kaisa, and she's weak right now.
I don't. I mean,
strong.
you're probably smoking the good stuff. I don't know what you're smoking, but
I don't know what
you're on, but I don't know. Kaisa seems pretty OP to me.
Yeah.
Hey, GG's everybody. I'm gonna stop the stream and thank you to all 20+ viewers for hanging around, and we'll catch the next episode of ALL Season 2 playoffs.